Woo.
Cool. Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
It's one of the nights that I kind of needed to make sure everybody was going to be here. So glad that we're all ready to go. Uh, Last time we left off, you all had a lovely little conversation in the bar where you got to know each other a little better. After dealing with an enormous snake monster,
Mm.
and we're not talking about chemo.
Hey.
Um, No, but you finally had the chance to sit down, assess the situation of where you are and what you're doing, and try to figure out where you wanted to go from there. You met a new goddess, who kind of
I don't mean Francesca.
hey,
That's not funny.
and
Religion's not a joke.
Hey, I'm also a cleric. Shut up.
who informed you of at least one of the three things that you need is over on the fire plane. And told Chemo to take you there to at least help you get that far. Some revelations were set out. Friends are coming together or being torn apart. That's kind of up to you. You set out on your fun little journey, made it through to the mountain, went into the fire plane, which for some of you, this is a huge first. Not only the fire plane itself, but also any other plane that's not ours. Seeing as how, traveling from plane to plane is not a thing that happens so much in the new world. And then on your way to the village that you are now heading towards, you ran into some fire crabs and had your first encounter with other sentient things from another, universe, and you killed them. So live with that.
America.
Yeah. Oh God, what if I'm related to them?
Not anymore.
Nope.
And after the last crab was killed, Francesca fades out of existence.
Yeah. I don't feel so
Back to
good.
But no, so you guys were able to defeat the fire crabs, and we left off with you guys getting ready to head into the town. So to set our scene, you are in the fire plane. Obviously, we were just there. You are walking into the town. The town itself is. It looks very, uh, almost a mix between the Middle East and Rome, where most of the buildings they look to be kind of like sand and a lot of like pillars, but it's still very straight cobbled roads. There's aqueducts. It's a organized mixture of two different cultures, none of which that you guys would know, but better to give you the picture of what you're seeing. For Francesca, this looks extremely familiar. Um, the main city from which you came from is modeled after this type of architecture. Uh, Looking around, there are mostly elementals here, primordials, genasi. There are a couple of otherworlders here. The Githzerai and Githyanki are both here. There are some tieflings, a couple of dragonborn, but not many. It is a very primordial place. So what do you do?
Just out of curiosity, is the sky blue or is it a different color sky?
The sky is an amber color.
Okay.
There is no, you do not see a star in the sky. Like you see no type of sun or anything like that. There's nothing that seems to be giving off light, but there is a constant light here.
Hmm. Look over at Chemo. Man, I hope this is the right place. Really hope this is the right place, man. I'm just like shaking off like where I got burned.
Yeah, it's the right place. Trust me. It's the guy you're looking for, he's here. If you're looking for a fire titan, you ain't gonna go to the ice realm, I'll tell you that much.
But is he
I read
just
my-
here in town, or is he on the outskirts? Where are we supposed to go now that we are here?
Look, I'm not a fucking native. I don't know. I know to get him here. I know he's here. I just don't know where. I've been around. It's not around here. Why don't you ask one of the locals what you look for?
Just look around and see if there's anybody that's near us.
Yeah, there's people walking around.
Some random guy. Hey, you see
Yes.
that titan?
Yeah.
I look for somebody that looks very like calm. Just like, oh, that's that guy.
Okay. I mean, there's still people. I mean, there's just a couple of them. Like they've got shops, they've got people walking around the street. It's just it's a town. So yeah, you see a guy that's just kind of walking down the street in your direction, not really paying attention to your group. Like he obviously sees it, but he's like, not my chair, not my problem, kind of thing.
It is now, buddy.
You guys from a monastery? So was somebody gonna go talk to this guy?
I try to get his attention. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Who
Oh, I don't
here
know.
speaks primordial?
Me.
You the only
Let
one?
me verify.
I mean, you
Yep.
should be. You should speak
I-
it. I didn't
I
know
got
if anyone else
nothing.
speaks it.
Just
No.
verifying.
I do appreciate that.
Okay.
Primordial Blake does.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's a
good.
nice touch.
Thanks. So, Francesca, you hear. I do not understand. What do you want?
She pauses a second, like the people who are like fluently bilingual before she realizes that everybody else didn't understand that. She's like, "Oh, here. Am I the only one that speaks primordial?"
I do not know this language.
Okay, that's fine. I can translate here. She turns back to the guy, and still looking around the town to see if anything looks familiar in a way that she would get the feeling of where to go. And she asks, "We're looking for a Titan."
Is
If that-
the title? You. What is this? This accent? You have not spoken this language long, or a long time.
No, I grew up with it, but only a part. I'm only from here through my father.
Ah,
My mother is not from here.
I see. So I see. He's like starts looking you over now, like trying to figure out what the other half is.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the Titans, there's only one here. That is the king, Kosef. Over here is a castle this way.
Okay.
Cannot miss it. It's huge. Much big. Looks over at looks back at Donfang and in a very broken common. Much big. Big.
Kind of
Hey,
nudge him.
The.
nudge him. I'm like, I think he's hitting on you.
Oh,
Ooh, fire!
See, now
Big
he
fire!
wants the three-way.
oh please. Oh, no fire. I understand he said fire.
Yeah, he doesn't know a lot of common. They get
Oh, no.
traders through here, but they usually go through representatives who will purchase the trade goods and sell trade goods, kind of like a middleman, and that's how they work here for trading on the different planes. And it's usually the Githzerai or the Ganassi that do it if they're not too busy fighting each other.
How big are his shoes?
What are you, Jerry
What?
Prudos?
About a size 12.
I don't know this reference.
I'm just gonna look at the
Scrolling.
shoes and
Yeah,
just
they're
look
nice.
at
They're nice shoes. They look to be like a silk wrap. Most of the clothes that you see many of the native people here wearing seem to be like silks and like fine linens.
I'm just gonna nudge Donfang and point at his shoes and say, "He's right. Big."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
is that what he meant? The shoes were big? Okay. Did he say fire? I don't want no more fire, Mr. Magnificent.
No,
I
it's not. She just shakes her head. She's like, thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate your help and your direction.
no, no the problem. If you be careful, go see the king. Very bad mood right now.
Is that so? Why?
He's his consort. She left him. There was a kerfluffle. We're not apparently they he
His consort.
well, the king they have consorts, but there's the main lady. She's very beautiful, very nice, but he got a kerfuffle. We're not
Mhm.
supposed to talk about it. He's royalty, am I right? I don't know.
Yeah. So unrelatable. Thank you for that. I appreciate your help and your advice.
Of course, of course. If you all guys ever you need hungries or you need a place to stay, I run the little I've got a little home over here. It's very welcome to guests. We love guests, especially those that speak with us. And then he
Thank you.
looks
That's
back at Donfang.
big.
Room, big bed,
Oh, I know he's saying, guy. He's got a room for us. Thank you.
food. Yum yum. The
Oh.
food.
I think he's trying to ask you on a date.
remember the
I mean-
shoes, Donfang.
I don't correct him.
He's got food in a room and fire, and he's big. Did you hear that, guys?
Oh yeah, I heard it.
I,
All right.
I heard something.
Francesca pulls her hair is usually like on the back of her shoulders, but she pulls the bottom of it forward so that he sees the fire at the end of her hair, and she smiles and reaches out to shake his hand in a gesture of appreciation.
When you do, he goes and claps it with both of his, and some of his flames comes down and wraps around your arm, and your flames wrap around his, and that's an old gesture that like was passed down through your family. And then as he lets go, he bows to everyone else there, and then he keeps walking his way.
Well, that was more pleasant than I expected.
Yeah, we picked a
What
good
did he
one.
I guess you did, Donfang.
Were you able to get any information? I heard something about food.
Yeah, he was just saying that he's very welcome to guests and that he would welcome us if we needed somewhere to stay. But I wouldn't guess that we're going to be here long. I asked about a Titan, and he said the only one here is the king. And so that's when he was pointing off in that direction to say that that's where the castle was. And But that's where we should be heading, but just to be careful because he's in a bad mood at the moment.
Oh, did you say the Titan is a king?
Yes.
Oh. This should be fun.
Wait, the Titan and the King are the same person?
I suppose so. I didn't know if there would be a horde of Titans or
Why'd you?
I guess
You
it's
said
helpful that we
he's
only
pissed.
yeah, the guy said that his main consort and
Yeah.
him had a disagreement.
Why don't
But
we
if he's
go
a king,
find
he's gonna be.
I
Go
wonder
ahead.
over what.
you, Tom Cook?
Well, if he's a king, he's definitely gonna be guarded. This is just not gonna be easy.
You know we don't have to shoot everything we come across or hit it until it's dead.
Says the guy with the explodey stick. Why don't we
Yes.
go find his lady friend and we'll bring her back. You know, what can I do to repay you? Kind of thing.
I mean, we don't know the nature of their argument. We don't know.
That
Yeah.
may cause more trouble than it solves.
Maybe she's in the wrong.
Maybe she's in the right.
All we need is a donation, right? We're not looking to necessarily hurt this person.
You ever ask a
Yeah.
king for his blood?
No, I'm
Neither have I,
saying
because it's stupid.
we just have to get creative with it, you know?
Does it
Yeah.
have to be?
Just sign right here, sir. This is
Yeah.
the blood drive.
It's still not
We will,
reading the terms and release.
We will email you within 3 months for a $10 Amazon gift card.
We are with ye old blood assurance.
Your fire king type is so desperately needed right now. There's a shortage. It may be best. Go ahead.
Oh, chemo, just being chemo. I tell you what, there's a shortage of is women for the king. So, looking at you, Spice. Anybody's gonna sweet talk it. It's you.
This is
Well,
true. There was some sort of what was this going on? The handshake?
Yeah, that's just a fire genasi primordial thing. It's just an old traditional greeting. It's nothing really. I do think diplomacy would be a good idea though, because we're not even in the same plane of existence as we normally are. So if things went sour and we had to get out of here, then it would be a lot harder to get out of here, especially if we were trapped at a castle with a pissed off king. You know?
Alright, so you're gonna ask a king for his blood. Alright, that's what you need from this guy, right? As he's eating
Well-
ye old Starburst jelly beans.
That seems very on brand for chemo, really.
Yeah, just snacking on
You
Yeah.
oats or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twilight
peanuts or something. So what you're saying is,
Just spitting shells everywhere.
So I'm telling
Hey,
you
bro.
this right now. If you go ask this guy for his blood, all right, you're not thinking this through. You ask this guy for his blood. He says no. What's he gonna do? He's gonna know somebody's out for his blood. He's gonna up his ante a little bit. He's gonna be on his guard. You got one shot at making this and catching him off guard. So that's why I suggested going with the lady. That's the possibly best chance of success, unless you want to do it. Maybe he likes the guys. We didn't know. Did you get the agenda? Maybe we send old Burn Fist up there. Shows that he likes the meat in his hands to be a little hot.
Well, hold on there. Before we jump to the meat, I got an idea.
You're gonna tenderize it first.
Yeah.
No, I think Cassius was onto something. I mean, we've taken the battle approach, but the diplomatic approach might be the one. Francesca clearly is the most qualified here, being a little bit more familiar with the area. if we just maybe explain what's going on, maybe he'll be willing to cooperate. Maybe his existence is at stake as well.
I mean, that is fair.
Maybe.
I mean, she's our best bet. She at least speaks the common language around here. So,
This is true.
There ain't no Titans. Where you guys coming from?
I have never heard of such.
Never heard of a Titan.
is there? Can I make a history roll?
Yeah, you can.
But like,
Oh, DM, what you munching on?
I say 22.
Almonds.
That's fair.
Hell yeah.
The habanero barbecues are so good.
22.
Or the-
Yeah, these are just lightly sea salted.
Those are
We
very
ordered-
good as well.
We ordered food, but I like almonds.
Nothing wrong with that.
Almonds are great.
But I'm not a big fan of almond milk. It's weird. 22. So in your time, plane hopping does not happen as often as it used to back then. There was a war. There was a huge war between the gods and the Titans, where certain ones took certain sides. Like Bahamut obviously chose the side of the gods. Tiamat definitely didn't. Most of the Titans fought back and were driven back to their planes, and now it's kind of one of those of they can come over. They don't often do that. But when they do, generally they're trying to do something. Very few Titans are left that are welcome that are on your plane that are kind of welcome there.
Okay. I relay that.
So they're still around.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of them. I've just never really seen one.
Okay, well, there goes the dog in that fight. You can't
You should-
tell him that he's gonna die if he's not gonna die. You could try and scare him, but that's trying to sell somebody from the future and lying to him about what happens.
I mean, being a Fijian, obviously, you haven't seen a Titan before. You sure?
Maybe.
Well, yes, I have, but I don't think it's very common.
I
Yeah.
certainly have never heard of them.
Your Highness.
Hey, you said what? Your dad's a king, and this guy's a king. I wanna loop back around.
Wait, hold on. What?
I want to loop back around to this.
You want what?
Yeah.
I think you're the best bet at figuring out what's going on. Was it? He said, "Your Highness." What are you the highness of?
Nothing, really.
Okay, maybe
I
not
mean-
then. What about now? Where's your dad?
That way?
Oh,
What?
Is your dad? Your dad's the king?
Oh my god.
Well,
Kimo, you just
tried-
suggested that she would.
Just-
Oh no!
hey, y'all from a different time, right? You don't know what happens here.
Oh my god.
But I mean, like,
When in
if,
Rome.
if you need the blood, can't you just use hers? Why are we here?
It,
Would
is
that
she
work?
a Titan? I don't know that it would work.
I mean,
You got his blood.
I'm not. Well, he's a pure, being from the fire plane, and I'm not. I'm part human. I don't think that would work.
Just like me.
Well, go ask Daddy for some blood.
Do we need pure Titan blood? I can't remember.
This conversation is going to be very interesting.
I'm gonna watch. Side note: I am sorry if I outed something super like you were planning with.
It was gonna come out soon. And honestly, I feel like Chemo stumbling on it that way was probably how it's fine.
Well, I mean, you can thank Austin. Honestly, it was an alley oop with Austin. He said, "Your
Totally.
Highness."
Yeah. I know.
I don't-
He's been pushing it. He's been pushing it this whole time.
I don't know. Was that
Really
intentional? I
interested in
don't.
a Titan? Are you sure?
But
Hi, Queen.
it's what my character would do.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Whatever.
I feel proud with how I'm playing Chemo because other people say that's what Chemo would do, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. Ah.
You just gave a very clear vibe and aesthetic for the guy. I feel like I know him pretty well.
Probably.
He
Yeah.
doesn't seem very complicated, really.
He's not. Trust me.
Nothing wrong with
This whole thing. Wait, I'm just looking for the freaking gabagoo, you know?
Yeah.
I'm walking here.
Well, I'm walking here. All right,
He
so
says that as we're going up to the castle and like a guy crosses his path.
Do you know
I'm
who this is?
walking here.
This is the princess.
Do not say that.
That's metagaming.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
So so we all know that information now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. That is true.
mhm.
We get some angry messages after this session.
I just look over Francesca. Well, I'll make sure I protect you.
Thank you. I don't know how much is needed, but I mean, I don't want to hurt him. I can't.
Understandable.
I can't hurt him.
Legally.
We
Oh.
will see what we can do.
Wait, were you alive right now? Like, are you a baby somewhere?
No, 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 no. I'm only 40.
Congratulations.
I'm not like 1,000 years old, if that's what you're asking.
Anyway, so wait, who's your mom?
The consort?
Oh,
No.
oh,
No, she's not.
okay.
Simple
Let's find.
question. I did not know.
Well, let's find out who the consort is. Maybe she's not telling you the same thing she's telling everyone around here. I'm not implying that your mama gets around. I'm just saying, if her name is the consort.
That's not who she is. My mother has never been to the fire plane.
Interesting.
Did you roll an insight check on that when she told you?
No,
Just
but I
saying.
believe it.
What is this
That guy
insight check?
saying that he had.
What is
guy
this
saying-
rolling you're talking about?
Rolling what?
This guy saying that the king had consorts is the first that I had ever heard of that.
Okay. What's your mom's
Well,
name?
You know,
Hold, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm,
C
Zakara?
consort. Zakara.
Zakara.
Why don't you go ask go ask your buddy over there with the fire food beds for everybody. Why don't you go ask him what the consort's name was, if he knows.
Well, I mean, I guess I can, but like, what if that's the name of one of his old girlfriends or something?
Yes,
that
that's
he
a
told me
very
about?
common name in this time. Zakara. It's
No, I mean, what if he tells me the name of the consort and it's the name that I heard once or twice growing up is like my dad's ex-girlfriend or something?
Well,
And that'd
then
be
the-
weird. I
Oh,
don't want
well.
to talk to my dad's ex-girlfriend from
Okay.
1,000 years ago.
You could be, but what if it's your mom and maybe we went back in time?
But-
Or you did. You went back in time to come and make sure that you have to get born in some weird kind of like movie thing kind of way.
So
I was trying not to say Back to the Future.
That'd be that'd be a little weird being, humans don't live for a long time. So being we're like so many thousands of years in the past.
Yeah. This would be a long time before your mom, or before my mom, but
My mom. You fucking leave my mother out of
Your great, your mother.
off of this situation, okay? I'm sorry. Well, okay, so maybe you're right though. Maybe I need to keep him apart to make sure that he does meet my mom and fall in love with her.
Just saying, there's an
Because then
extra piece of this puzzle.
if I don't get born, then I can't save the world with you guys, right?
But if we are this far back in time and your mother is human, she would not have been born yet, right?
I don't think
No.
a Titan's gonna be able to fuck a human. Baby punch right out of that womb.
Yeah,
Well, he did.
I
He
mean-
did it at least 7 times.
What?
that's a lot of fire.
What?
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 Very big shoes.
What is up with you and shoes?
Right?
Kind of concerned.
Are you a shoemaker in your spare time?
No, is
Do you have
joke
a
back
pair of
from
feet?
is joke back from home country. Don't worry about
Y'all are into feet over there.
it.
It's
No,
okay, I'm not judging. It's
not exactly.
I'll judge you. It's fucking weird.
I'm not
More-
kidding. I think asking why.
More importantly, is
Oop.
there information we should ask at the tavern, or should we make our way to the castle?
Where the consort's usually coming from?
The castle, I guess.
I mean, if they're coming from a tavern, you gonna send somebody down and get some ladies. Where you gonna send them to?
Well,
He's
I
the
don't
tavern
think he would get his ladies from a tavern.
Where else he gonna get them from? The desert? The only thing he's gonna get from the desert is crabs.
We really don't have much to go.
Is that another phrasing? Sorry.
double entendre.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Oh my.
Francesca is like mentally scarred at this current moment.
While we're walking, could I get like what color are like the tieflings like in this realm?
Most of these here are like a mix between like burnt auburn and bright red.
Okay. Thank you.
But now that we are past trying to plot Francesca to have a conjugal meeting with this king,
With the dead.
that has now turned out to be her father, I do think. I just do not wish to have this conversation until we know more about this consort.
I don't know that it's related to anything. I've
Just go
talked to
get
my
a
dad
name.
in a bad.
Sorry.
Well, I've talked to my dad in a bad mood before. I know how to talk to him.
I trust your judgment, Francesca. You don't want to do something if you don't want to do it.
No, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I mean, if it's a name that doesn't sound familiar, then I guess we don't have to worry about it, right?
Right, yeah. I'm just saying,
Right.
if we either get a confirmation that it's extremely important or that it's not at all.
This is going to be tough enough as it is, trying to get blood without some sort of violent conflict.
You gotta be violent. Everybody gotta go to violence.
Okay.
If you teach me the words, I'll say it. I'll ask him. I don't give a shit.
No, it's fine. Besides, there's a lot of throat guttural Never mind, you can't learn it that quickly.
I know he understands big fire and food.
That's actually pretty good. That's you might have something there. No, it's fine. I'll just go ask him myself. That's
Do you
fine.
wish for us to wait up for you? Do you want to go have a conversation while we gather info here at the tavern, or?
Well, you can. I would say just wait here because if I can catch up to him real quick and just find out a name, then who knows where the tavern is? It might be far away, and I don't want to lose track of you guys here. So just wait here, and I'll see if I can go find that guy real quick.
How much taller am I
Okay,
than
cheers,
everybody else? Like
Very
everyone
Pretty
around.
tall.
I don't think you're gonna lose me.
Like a solid 5'10".
Yeah.
Just raise my hand up. Hello.
It's like a white man in Japan. Just
Yeah.
had a buddy of mine that he went. And he said I could always tell where the other Americans were because I could just see them
Mhm.
Yeah.
just walking down the streets. There's one way over there. I see him.
Yeah.
Mako.
Smack your head on every door frame.
All right, so Francesca, you're trying to run off in the direction that the other
Mhm.
Ganassi was.
Yes.
I mean, you do. He kind of he basically told you where his house was.
Okay. Well then, if he's in his house, then I'll just go and knock on his door.
Oh, there's no door. It's just a curtain.
I will knock on the frame next to the curtain.
You do. After a moment, a female Ganassi parts the curtain.
Oh,
Guys, may I help you?
hi. I was just speaking to someone that I think says he lives here. I don't know him personally or anything. He was just walking on the street and I asked him directions for something and I just wanted to ask him another question. Is he here yet or did he go another direction maybe?
After another moment, the gentleman that you talked to like pokes his head out from behind her. It is the
Hi.
the Primordi girl. Yes, come in. Where are your friends?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I just I talked to my friends some and I realized that well uh do you know that consort that you were telling me about the one that the king had a fight with? Well, not do you know her personally. Do you know what her name is?
Fila,
Name
what's his? No, I've got it written down here. What's his her name? Zizas. Zizas, sí, muy bien. Zizas. Her name was Zizas. Or is Zizas? It's not a very well. I mean, it could be over there. We don't really know if she's coming back or not. But no, her name is Zizas. So why is you ask?
Sizes. I just wanted to know if that name sounded familiar to me. And well, we're going to ask the favor of the king, and I just wanted to know, as much as I could, to see if there's anything I could do to maybe get on his good side.
If you want to get on his good side, I probably would not say her name.
Well, no, I wouldn't think to do so, but like I said, I just wanted to know anything I should or shouldn't do. Do you think?
A gift, love. Tell her it's a gift. Yes, you need to give him a gift. He loves gifts. It is a much tradition here in the place. He loves gifts. Like he
Yes.
does like the shiny things, but he loves contraptions. And the other worlders, the ones with the green and pokey skin, they always bring these fantastical mechanical things and stuff like that here, and he loves them. He keeps talking about leaving this plane and going to where they came from, and and going to seize the world. And we keep telling him, of course, you can't really do that. You're the king, but you know how it is with him. But no. But yes, you know the gifts. Give gifts. He loves gifts. That's what I would do.
Thank you. That's wonderful advice.
Of course.
I-
But what is your name, dear girl? I am so sorry we have not introduced ourselves. This is Philia, my wife, of course, and I am
Pleasure
Tavatine.
meeting you. Tavatine. Pleasure. My name is Francesca.
Francesca, that's a lovely name. That's from your mother's side.
I think so. I think my parents discussed the name together, but I think it's from my mother's side.
It's a very lovely name. Well, Francesca, you are, of course, like I said, you are welcome here. You gonna bring your friends. I love to hear the stories from the other worlds.
Well, we've had a lot go on lately, so if we ever do need the rooms, then I think maybe we will come back and
Of
we could
course,
tell
of
you
course.
a great many stories. But anyway, I didn't mean to take up very much of your time. It was a pleasure meeting you both. Again, she reaches out her arm to shake his hand.
Mhm.
Um,
Both he does it, and then his wife as well clasps your hands.
nods and shows herself out, and immediately just tries to go back out to find her friends on the street.
All right. So while all that's going on, what are you knuckleheads doing?
I look over at Vesrar and I'm like, "Hey, Mr. Magnificent, guess what number I'm thinking of?" And I hold out my palm.
Oh my god.
Let me see. I
Do you think they have like bathrooms in the fire plane?
would like to use
Just
my.
evaporates.
I'm going to use my telepathic feature to detect thoughts on Donfang.
Really?
Okay. I believe that's what, a wisdom save for him?
God.
I don't think it's anything for just surface thoughts, is it?
This ain't Mercer.
Let's see.
Let me see. Detect thoughts.
Cast a spell as an action. It is a verbal thing, by the way. So you're gonna say it. You can initially learn surface thoughts of the creature. Intelligence of 3 or lower. I don't think that's Donfang. I'll have to check. So no, you're good. You can definitely do it. But it is a verbal component, so you will have to say something when you do it.
Now, with the telepathic feat, it says it requires no spell slot or components.
It doesn't require the copper piece.
The copper piece, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just guess.
Good.
Is it between 1 and 10?
Yes, it is. I look at Chemo and Cassius. It is.
I'm so
8.
thrilled.
It's
You know-
8.
Aha, you see?
He didn't even guess what the number was. He just guessed a roundabout answer. There's
It just doesn't get
this.
old.
There's books about
I guessed 8. He said it was 8.
It's just from our other plane. It's the thing that people do, Chemo. It's amazing.
Wait.
You get ripped off in the past and in the future. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Well, you give me more
Chemo.
money.
Kimo, have you ever heard of the fate of the Taroka?
What?
You want to what?
I'll take out a card, like my card deck, and show him. This is a Taroka deck. It is what I use to tell fortunes. I pull a card. I read what something in your future might hold.
Hey, DM, would I have any idea what the fuck this is? I'm waiting for him to get mad about
Oh.
him missing something in his bag of food.
His headset is off.
Yeah.
For the first time all session.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
He held up his tarot deck. Would I know what that is?
No.
His Taroga deck? I'd have no idea.
No, because that has not come around yet.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is. That looks like a pack of cards.
It is far more than a simple pack of cards.
Good for you.
If I pull a card, it will affect your future in some way.
I feel like I'm affecting my future right now by hanging out with you.
I don't think you're wrong on that one.
I will not pull a card if you wish for me not to.
You can shuffle your deck all day long. Just fucking. I don't know what. Are you threatening me? I don't understand.
It is not a threat.
What is it? A problem?
This is a deck of cards.
God.
I'll just say I explained the basic premise of a Taroka deck to you.
Hey, it's like we'll go in this fucking circle all day, but Emo doesn't understand. That sounds pretty okay. But so you learn the future with your cards.
That is correct.
Future.
So you can't. What about now? So that thing's pretty fucking useless right about now. Am I
Yeah,
right?
right. Future in the past. That's pretty wild, actually.
So you're gonna tell the lottery numbers for next week, 50,000 years from now.
It is probably best we do not tempt fate. We are not trying to change the past after all.
You just offered me.
I am honestly saying I do not know what will happen.
Do it. Let's see.
I'd rather. Let's not.
Come on.
Let's-
Come on, let him
No.
do it. Let him do
No.
another pilot trick. It'll be fun. Come on. Let the burned hand victim let him draw one.
Donfang has let me tell his fortune. Have you not, Donfang?
Oh, absolutely. And Kimbo, it's the coolest thing. When he pulls out a card, you see these, we're busting out of here, and people dancing. It's really cool.
Oh, I feel like it'd
Yeah,
probably be
here you go.
best if you two do it in front of me so I can see it. Because if I do it, we might kind of like cross some lines don't need to be crossed. But you're from the same time if what you're telling me is correct.
Okay, so I feel better about this. I will pull a card for Donfang then.
Okay, you do.
So
Pull
may
me
I
a
pull a
card.
card from the deck?
You certainly may.
Fuck, getting higher.
I got the bishop. It says, find this one. It's the Eight of Glyphs. Strict adherence to a code or belief. Those who plot, plan, and scheme. Donfang, what have you been scheming?
I don't scheme anything, but if there's something that I'm dedicated to, it's being fiercest of Fang.
You do have a strict adherence to that code.
Aren't you scheming to steal the king's blood?
That is a scheme we're doing, Chemo, yeah.
It's not stealing if we do it kindly or trade. So,
Yeah, but I mean, like, you talking about, like, what if you don't? I don't know, many kings is gonna just give it.
I could always make a deal.
Cassius, you gotta pull a card, man. It's too fun.
No,
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah, now your turn, Horns. Come on.
Do you wish to tempt fate, Cassius?
Yeah, dude.
We
you
are
come
from
on.
the same time.
I tempt fate every day I hang out with you. So
Oh, a little bit of
Don't put yourself on that edge, buddy.
I look over at Chemo, I was like, this Cassius guy's a hoot once you get to know him.
Oh, he seems like a real ass. I like it. I like it a lot. Ye old hot topic got a band shirt with his name on it.
Yeah.
so they're like the broken like white letters.
Yeah.
You don't understand my pain.
This is my Halloween costume.
No, Mom, I don't have the credit card.
So,
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
dude, pull this card. Pull this card. Come on. What do you think is good? Pull this card.
I cannot pull the card without his
No.
consent.
Are you holding
I
the
don't-
deck out?
I am holding the deck.
I grab a card. Goodbye. It's just easy like this. Oh shit.
Pull the card, Trevor. What did he pull?
Okay.
What is
You
this?
pulled the priest upside down.
Okay. Am I about to lose another character?
Okay, so
Oh no.
the priest. Let me see what this one says. Okay, so it's upside. This one's upside down. In enlightenment, those who follow a deity, system of values, or a higher purpose.
Well, that's you.
So what? What
The
do I do with
question
this?
is, what?
It's upside down. So it's a reverse card,
Yeah,
which is one of the worst things for to pull for a cleric.
What does this mean?
I do not know. I was not the one to pull the card. I do not know if this was meant for you or for Cassius.
If it was fate, it was meant for him.
I guess it was meant for me. Whatever you want to do with your card game, here you go. Just kind of toss it back at him.
This may be okay. Chemo, you should know that this card was pulled in reverse, which means that this is the opposite of enlightenment.
What, in 2,000 years I'm gonna be dead? I can't worship Saloon? Oh no, I'm dead. I'm already hanging out with her.
I cannot tell you exactly what it means, but I would assume something along the lines of you may no longer be enlightened by your deity.
What's the point of you with these fucking cards then? You're gonna somebody's gonna pull a card, they're gonna go, oh shit, what is this? And you're gonna go, I don't fucking know.
It's up to interpretation. I simply tell you the basic premise of the card, and then it affects your future in some minor way.
Okay, you know what? He picks the card back up off the ground. He's like, okay, you know what? It's upside down. I turn it right side up. Look at that. Wow. It's great.
I do not believe it works that way. I'll take the card from you.
Oh, it's all about interpretation, though. So I think right side up, it's great.
I am just the interpreter of fate. I am not the one who controls it.
Yeah, clearly. Starts looking around for Francesca.
Francesca has made her way back at this point.
We got
Like
anything
the
to get this
monologue.
clown? Yeah, can we get this clown show moving?
Oh no,
Francesca.
I've written down so many new notes.
I don't like that.
I like it.
Francesca, what have you learned?
Okay, I found him. And he said that her name was, what was it, Blake?
Zyzus.
Zyzus. Zyzus was her name. Does that name sound familiar to you guys? It doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Should we all
No.
roll history?
Yeah. I am not familiar with this name, no.
It's a weird fucking name.
I don't even see anyone remotely like myself around here.
Well,
I see plenty of like-minded like me.
Congratulations.
Yes. Oh, this
we're
is
a
slightly
long way from
racist
your home as
area.
well.
This I know, but no, I do not know any Zyzus.
Maybe it's in your cards.
I do not know if they would be most appropriate for this. I do not have a card for Zyzus.
Wait.
Yeah, I got
um,
nothing, Francesca.
Do I feel, Blake, I can't believe that I didn't ask this before. Celestian, was he around in these days?
Um,
Maybe?
Who?
Celestian, my deity.
yes and no. We haven't really
Okay.
talked about it, but
Well, that's why I'm giving it your choice, because I was just going to ask, do I feel like if I try to commune with my deity in the same way that I did prior to the gods going quiet, that I would get any kind of answer?
you can definitely make that attempt.
Okay. Um, I can't believe I didn't think of this before. Maybe I haven't been able to speak with Celestian in a long time. And I feel like this is a moment where I could use every bit of information that I can. If Celestian is around and I can talk with him the way that spoke with his deity, then maybe we can get some good help and guidance here. I mean, I'd like to take anything that I can get.
Do you think that your deity would know anything about Xyzus or your father?
Maybe. I mean, even if he doesn't know anything about Xyzus, then he could still offer us some kind of a- any kind of guidance. I mean, I haven't been able to speak with my deity in 20 years.
Your deity here?
I don't know it, but I'd like to try.
Give it a shot. Why not? You need a quiet corner? It's a little shack over there. Oh, nope, that's somebody shitting. Okay, a little bit down further. Yep, there we go. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Ugh.
Use a curtain.
It's fine.
Woo!
It's fire plane Taco Bell shit.
One big boulder
Okay,
and
so-
then string cheese.
Yeah, I would like to find any kind of quiet space I can and do my best to see if I can contact Celestian.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I haven't done in 20 years, but I'm assuming that I knew.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you've got you got two options. You can either do it as a ritual, takes 10 minutes, but you have a
Okay.
much higher probability, or
Okay.
you can try to just roll your religion and do it from that way, which if that works, it'll be a lot easier for them to like give better answers, but you also have a higher chance to fail. Whereas if you do as a ritual, you should be able to get some answers, but the connection will kind of be a little.
Foggy.
Yeah. You also
If-
need to make sure that you have that entire 10 minutes to concentrate, because if your concentration breaks the ritual, you got to start over.
If it helps in any way, I would like to offer guidance to you. If you need it.
Thank you.
Can we double guidance?
No.
Come on, Dad.
No, you cannot.
It's my turn.
Well, maybe
Come on, Dad.
he is a cleric though, so can he give me the help action so that I
Uh,
can roll a religion check with advantage?
I was just gonna stand there and make sure nobody fucked with you.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you could definitely do
that's helpful in a roundabout way.
I cast Destroy Undead.
Mm.
What happened?
yeah.
I cast shut the fuck up everybody but Celestian.
Woo!
Okay, so am I allowed to roll with advantage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with my
I will-
guidance.
Okay. I will just is that a D4?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, let me roll it, you POS. It's not letting me roll it. Hold on. Is there something wrong with my dice?
Real quick question, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
While she's doing that, can I just meditate?
Sure, you can meditate.
Can I just vibe?
Yeah.
Can I just turn on some lo-fi tunes to study with?
I just vibe, bro.
I just want to vibe.
There I was, vibing under a waterfall.
Like with them behind me, can I just like look over at Vesrar and be like, "Hey, Magic Mustache, why don't you go do something useful and sell those cards, get us some money or something."
Magic
Absolutely not. These are an heirloom from my mother.
Oh yeah, what'd she do with them?
She's dead.
Oh, that's
Way
rough.
to go, Chemo.
You're supposed to be concentrating. You want me to fucking thaumaturgy some earthquakes under you?
Exactly. I am trying to offer assistance to Francesca.
I didn't know that was a concentration.
Yes, guidance is
No,
concentration.
I'm not doing it as a.
Oh, it is actually for a minute. You get
Yeah.
1 minute.
No, I'm doing a religion check.
Oh.
Wait, did it come up?
Yeah, I see it.
I was trying to break the silence, but you're sitting here for a sec.
What is it?
18.
It says
you
you
got
got
an
an
18.
18. And
And then
Okay,
you
and
can
then
do
I
a
can-
guidance roll.
Okay, which you said is a D4, correct?
yeah, it's a D4.
Okay.
Hey,
That's a 22.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's a good thing your modifier for religion is so good.
That's why I decided to do that. What do I get, Blake? What do I get?
so it's hard at first because it's been, not only has it been a while since you've had to do it, but also after everything that happened, like it kind of hurts for you to do that, but you start to remember the rhythm of the beat of your prayer and the feel of that faith, and you start to feel the call of your deity, but it feels a little different. Like it doesn't feel as powerful as it did the last time that you did it. And above all of your heads, the sky itself starts darkening, and then there's just stars, just hundreds of stars.
I see the moon.
And there's no moon.
Damn.
And if you look far enough into the distance, you see that these stars, it's in a circle around the town. Like it's not like the entire sky, but it's almost just the area around where you guys are at. And then one of the stars falls in front of Francesca, and you all see this person.
No.
Kill the crab.
It's another crab.
Oh. Oh, God.
Like he's wearing a wizard hat with stars.
All right,
amazing.
this I get this.
Well, where the fuck did you go? Hold on, I saved this because I was ready for this.
It's all right.
I'm glad. I'm glad you knew that I would ask this.
I've got a bunch of them that I've saved for just this occasion. Why is it in that folder? Okay.
I'm just vibing.
Why is it in
Moving.
my porn folder?
Oof.
No, that's Titty Pics, and that's got video games on it.
Sex with
No,
Hitler. Got it.
quite literally, my one of my solid state drives that I added this. They said I had to name it when I was putting it in there, so I just named it Titty Pics.
Nice.
Like it just has all my Steam games.
Nice.
And you see, no, don't stop.
Me?
You guys see this child
Oh,
Oh.
just kind of appear. He's like, "Who called me? Well, where am I?
Celestian?
Who? Yes. Who are you?"
My name is Francesca. I'm She pulls out the amulet that has his symbol on it.
That's really nice.
Well, it's yours. It's for you.
Oh, it's for me? You got a present?
You're fairly young, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to say this, but I guess if anyone would understand, it would be you. So, um, and she like lowers her voice, looking around. She's like, I'm from like 1,000 years from now, where you're like a full-blown head honcho god guy, and I'm a cleric that follows you, and um so I was trying to talk with you to see if I could get guidance from you, but I don't know how much power you might have now.
Um, some.
Okay.
Like he's trying to process a lot of what you said.
Uh-huh. Um,
What can I help you with?
well, in the time that I come from, the gods kind of went quiet. Something happened. And me and my friends here are trying to figure out how to help the world get back to where it should be. Um and we need the blood of a titan, which I think is the king in this realm here, and well, I hadn't spoken to you in 20 years since the gods went quiet, and I just wanted to know if you had any guidance for me. I used to commune with you quite often, and I got a lot of guidance from you when I was lost.
Okay. Tell me what you need. I will answer what I can.
He kind of looks around at everyone else like,
This made a loud noise, Blake, when he came down on the star.
I mean, there was no noise, but it's very obvious. Like people are looking because this is
Yeah.
you know, not only are you in a plane, another plane, but a celestial being who's not yet a god, but still just showed up.
Sh- Um, do I mean, with like a, a passive of 13, do I kind of like recognize that people are looking in a way where I'm like, okay, maybe we should get inside and talk about this somewhere?
I mean, there are people looking. There's definitely people kind of whispering, but no one's like making a motion of. No one's making a motion of like trying to like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Well, then I will just like, here, stand behind this big guy here, and I'm like gesturing to Chemo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if there's anybody that's standing or potentially like just very obviously like, oh my god, like Kima's gonna like
Right.
point at him with like the techno Viking, like, hey, get the fuck out of here! The fuck you think you're doing? Ain't
Yeah,
nothing to
and then
see
we'll
here.
Yeah, we'll like stand together behind him and talk. And then I'll look around everybody else and be like, I don't even know. Well, just okay. So like none of you recognizes any part of me, is that right? You're not familiar with me at all?
Me, mm-mm. I haven't really had followers yet. I believe you. I
Well, that's
feel
good.
a part of me in you, but I don't. I'm like I said, I'm still young. I work for other gods. I didn't expect to get godhood. That's exciting.
It is
Oh,
exciting.
Don't forget though, Francesco, when you saw him, like Celestian to you is a very large man in a long flowing black robe made of stars with
Yeah.
like slicked black hair. Like this is a child that doesn't even have a true form yet. He looks like his form is the stars themselves.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's not like I knew at what point he became a deity.
Right, no, you definitely didn't.
So,
If I could recommend, you should definitely make sure you let him keep this a secret. Just saying, yeah, for your sake.
that's probably a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't like tell anyone that you're gonna get that, but you will, and it'll be really great, and you're gonna be really, um, just a great deity.
The brightest star in the night sky.
She just doubled down on it. I just told her to keep it a secret. She goes and enforces
Well, I just, you know, he already knows now. I already said it, and
I
I
break
can
from
keep
that.
a secret.
well, I would hope so.
as he drinks his pop.
It's regular. They didn't give me my Baja.
That's fucked,
Oh
dude.
no!
We riot
Oh.
at dawn.
Dude.
Baja blast his life. Um, she kind of like gets down on one knee, like the way that you would talk to like a kid, and she's like, "Okay, so I guess this is my fault because I thought that you were in a different place in your life, I guess. I don't know how else to say it, but I guess maybe you're not ready to help me, but that's okay. Um, I don't know. Are you allowed to do very much while you're studying under anyone else?
Yeah, I can still
Okay.
do things.
Like what?
I can read the stars and tell you what they say. I have I can still do healing.
Well, that might be good for my friend Donfang here. He's been burned pretty badly.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
At,
And
at this
like
point,
his eye twinkles almost like starlight, and Donfang, you were completely healed.
oh my gosh, damn,
While you're sitting there meditating,
yeah.
How's that for breaking your meditation?
Yeah, I was questioning if that would like because if it's like jarring enough to like break it, because I probably would break meditation from it, but
I mean, if you weren't expecting to be fully healed, then probably. But,
oh,
well, for anyone else who needs it, that would be nice as well, if you wouldn't mind. But
No. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm okay.
I'm doing fine.
okay. So I need. Okay, so that Titan who's the king here, Kossuth is his name. He's the king, and I need to get a vial of his blood. But he's my dad, and I just want to make sure that I go about the way so that I don't hurt him, but we get what we need and in time because we don't have very much time. So I guess my
that's
question is,
a lot to unpack.
I'm 12
You're
But yeah,
months.
I think I can help with that.
mhm.
Yeah.
well, no, it is. I understand. I'm so sorry. We've just been moving so quickly that I haven't really. I've tried to, emotionally unpack it, but it's so much and so quick. You don't have to help me if it's too much for you.
No, I can totally do that.
Okay. Well, is there any way you can look at the stars and tell me like what's the best way to go about it, or
Yeah.
if there's anything
So
else that I could be doing?
he reaches up, and the stars above all of you start to swirl and just almost form together slowly into one bright opalescent color. And then as it comes down and he holds it up in front of him, and as he closes his hand and reopens it, you now see this gorgeous gemstone. Like looking into it looks like you're looking into galaxies.
Mm.
Yeah, ain't no moon in that. It's alright.
Is he holding it or am I?
He's holding it at the moment.
Okay. Is that what you
If
use to...
if he is of the Ifriti, then he is one of bargain.
Yes.
Trade this for what you need. But do not tell him who you are, because that could break your existence in its own.
Look over Cassius. Yeah. Don't tell anybody.
I didn't tell anybody anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't seen him in so long.
You can't let your emotions change the fate of who you are.
You sound like my mother.
Plot twist.
He's not. Celeste is not my
They.
mother.
I didn't
My
realize they
mind
were
is
so
melting.
progressive back then.
Yes.
All right, well. But if you know the Afridi, then you know how emotional they are as beings.
So you have to strive to be better. Because if what you say is true, without this, you can't fix anything.
That's true, and if I don't do that, then
Protect the past to save the future.
Right. Can do that. If you'd be willing to entrust me, thing. It looks important.
What you need? Probably not. And he hands it out.
She takes it and looks at it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you doing this for me.
No problem. Like you said, you're one of mine.
Aw.
She immediately tears up. This isn't going to make sense for a long, long time. But I want you to know that I don't blame you anymore.
Okay.
Like I said, it's not going to make sense for a long time. But I was mad at you for a really, really long time. And I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry I made you mad.
You didn't do anything. It was just bad timing. When I get back to my time and we hopefully save everything, I am going to do everything I can to serve any purpose and any will that you would have.
I like
promise.
honeysuckles. So just give me
Well,
those.
I
It's
have
an
an altar.
amazing flower. It smells like heaven.
I agree. I can give you those whenever possible. And, well, I can probably learn how to grow that too, but I'll look into that some other time.
Deal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Hey, yo, Starman, before you go, you
Starboy.
be nice. He just kind of
Star
hooked
Queen.
your ass up. He's a Starman, if you ask me. So,
With the
who-
Chinese
who-
razor in his hand.
who you serving?
I don't know.
Who you working under? You said you're working for somebody. Who you working for right now?
Oh, it's Saloon.
Hey,
She's kind of like the only celestial goddess that's not trying to kill everybody, so
he's a good one. Take it from me, all right? And they kind of like tap on the little crest with the moon crescent on.
yeah.
Do what she
Yeah, she
says.
seems-
You're gonna do great things. But remember, it's a secret, all right?
I got you. I won't say a word.
Right, not even to say Lou.
Nope.
All right, get out of here, scamp.
Get on, kid. And so he smiles back at everybody, gives Francesca one more nod, and then just dissipates into stardust as the sky itself goes back to normal.
You want us to deliver that? It looks like that's gonna be a little rough for you.
No, I think.
Okay, well, you better
I
come
think
up
I
with
can-
someone else to be.
Well, I think I might have a kid, but it's okay. I may be his daughter, but people have always said I look a lot like my mother, so I don't think it'd be a huge concern, especially being here in the fire plane.
Really meets
He
your
would just know
mom.
me as one of his people.
I mean, how similar do you look to just other Efreetis? That's still basic.
I mean, she actually is a lot more human looking. Like, really, the color and the flame at the end of her hair is pretty much the only way that you can tell that she is not completely human. And she's just got the tanner skin, but that's really it. A lot more human, I think, than Primordial, Ifrit, Genasi, anything like that. Wouldn't you agree, Blake?
No,
Right.
she definitely has more human-esque form, like details than the standard Ganassi.
Think of a fake name.
I can do that anyway. Or, yeah, I can do that. Um, I think that you guys ready to move in?
Let's do this.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Go meet Father King.
He's gonna be father-in-law to one of you today.
Quick question, Blake.
Mhm.
I chose a very awkward time to meditate.
You did.
Oh,
You've missed
sorry.
this entire thing happening, but after your meditation's over, you are completely healed.
okay. Yeah.
But not in two parts to the meditation.
No.
Not that he knows. He doesn't know any different.
He just wakes up like,
I
oh
just-
yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't help but
Like-
think about it. I was like, damn it. I chose the most awkward fucking time to meditate. But I damn it, I'm healed.
Well, and if I don't know how much you're aware of while you're meditating, but you come out of it fully healed, so you're probably just like, damn, that was some good meditation.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is why I meditate.
That felt great.
Chemo will fill him in on the way there, despite him going, what? No, no way.
Yeah, I appreciate you filling me in, chemo. So it's Starman, huh?
It's still man.
All right, so you guys make your way up to the castle gates. It's very open. Like there's no doors. Much like most of the architecture here, it's a lot of open windows, like where there's not glass. It's just open up windows. All the doors frames are open. You do see leading up to it several statues, much like the ones that were outside of the door that led you into the plane.
Mhm.
Walking through the halls, you see now mostly Ganassi or just straight fire primordials, all of them dressed, I mean, to the nines. Like they look fancy or they look like they're soldiers. A lot of them are giving most of you looks, but then again, not really one of the, like a, what the fuck are you doing here? More of a, huh, that's a new one. Honestly, Trevor is getting the most looks. Well, Trevor and Chemo. Because of the two races that people do not see in a regular plane, let alone in a different one, would be the Drow, who have stayed in their tunnels, and the forest people, who quite literally do not leave their forest.
Stoop kid's gonna leave a stoop.
Yeah.
Stoop kid left the stoop.
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, I can't imagine we just like walk into the throne room, right? Is there some kind of barrier?
So as you guys start getting closer, you see that there is a line leading into the throne room.
Lot of people offering gifts today.
That's
It's
perfectly
not a
fine.
long line right now, but like, it looks like it's going through pretty quickly.
Can we see
Oh.
what's happening at the front of the line?
So you can see into the throne room because like it's a very open, like even the architecture is very open on the inside. It's open concept. we call open concept.
So we're not
Yeah.
at the walls.
Don't knock out that wall right there. You can't. It's a load barren wall.
Very wall.
But You see that there is someone sitting on a massive throne, and there is almost something like a dais that people can walk up onto to speak with him. And bless you.
Thank you.
A couple of people, it looks like it takes like a few minutes to talk to, but some people have gone up there and within like seconds they're leaving. A lot of the people that you guys see leaving don't look very happy. Yes.
What are the majority races in the line?
Primordials
Primordials, so no Genasi.
or Ganassi. Yeah, Primordials or Ganassi. Like that, you see one dwarf in the line, and you see like one Githyanki in the line. Like that. Other than that, it's the fire people here.
You see this short guy? What do you think he's gonna ask him for? A booster seat?
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, for real, we really need to get our shit together. What are we gonna say? We got an offering? What are we doing? What's everybody? Can I hear what people are saying?
Not from where you're at.
Shit. Okay. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm gonna tap the guy in front of me.
I mean, he looks up at you. It's the dwarf.
Oh shit, he heard me. Well, maybe not down
My
there.
God.
Hey,
My
what are you doing here? Huh? You mind me asking? Curious. Doing a poll.
The same as you, I assume. We are
Oh.
asking for favors of the Fire Lord.
You bring something to trade?
Aye.
What you got?
He holds his bag.
Hey, I'm serious. My hand's way up here. I promise. I just want curious what you bring in. I just want to know because I'm a little self-conscious about it.
He reaches in, like keeps eyeing you, and then pulls out this metal ore that's about the size of like a house cat. And it's this opalescent green color.
Mm.
Adamant.
Oh, that's real pretty.
Really nice. I
Big
like
sample
that.
from
That's
Sonic 2.
What are you gonna ask for? Say it.
A booster seat. No.
Yeah.
Permissions to mine his mountain.
Where'd you find that rock?
My mountain.
I don't think you really thought this one through, buddy, but best of luck, all right? He's kind of like pat him on the shoulder and like turn him around.
So
okay, we need a better plan than that.
It's fine. I think I have it handled, okay?
You should be fine.
Who's the best?
No.
What do you got? I'm curious. We got time.
Who's the best what?
I mean, I have this, thing that Celestine gave me, and I also, I mean, I know what he likes, okay? I know what else to gift him.
I trust you.
His brow drops really far. What? What are you gonna? I was just gonna see who's the best smooth talker here. I mean, clearly it's me, but I'm not the one fighting for my life in the future.
Well,
Could probably give you a run for your money.
As could I.
That's
I
very
probably
cute.
You said something nice for once. Good job.
so you guys have now, at this point during this conversation, made it up that the dwarf is next.
Oh shit! Hold on. You got your shit together. I want to see this.
So now,
Francesca
as you
goes-
are, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Francesca goes quiet and she turns, and she looks like a little kid who's about to see Santa Claus.
So all of you, now that you are here, can see into the throne room. And you see this man sitting on the throne.
Mm.
Daddy!
He's a little scary looking.
That's my dad!
And as the dwarf walks up to the dais. He lets out a long bow with both hands splayed forward and out.
This is one shy dwarf.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm
Lord
here.
Kusaf of the Flames, I, Kimbar Blackrock, King of Blackrock Mountain, ask for your presence and greet you with a gift.
Write down what he's saying.
Yeah.
He pulls out the stone, and you see Kuseth, who has been the last couple of people, just his face has not moved. He has one eyebrow that does raise, looking at this gift. I bring an ore of adamantite, one to make for you a weapon of your choice
Ooh.
by the Blackrock people.
Hmm.
And so he leans down, and he's about 16 feet tall. It's like sitting on his throne. And he
Definitely
leans
very
down to
emotional.
look.
You definitely get it from your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you ask of Kusath, the Fire Lord? Only to mine your rocks and stones, sir. There is deep in this mountain a mineral much rarer than this, and we wish to mine it for ourselves and for you.
He's just whip that around.
You could tell he rehearsed this a little bit.
Yeah, no.
And what shall we split this mining endeavor? 70-30 your favor, my lord, of course. Granted.
Oh, I'd start slapping
Go.
his shoulders. Yeah.
Well, he's up on the dais. You're not where he's at.
Damn it, fuck. Sorry.
Just awkwardly follow him up there.
Yeah.
My boy. King Kimbar of the Blackrock people. But do not try to bring me into your war. No, your grace, of course not. And thank ye. And he bows deeply again, but this time, instead of his hands splayed out, he has one hand over his chest and bows low. And then he as he walks back down the dais, he hands the ore over to a guard, or I say guard, more of like a palanquin holder, just right there on a pillow, and just starts walking out the room. You guys are up next.
You got this,
Oh.
Francesca.
I'm going to give Francesca some guidance as she approaches the throne.
You got this.
You sending her up there by yourself?
I'll go. With
I'm with her.
Oh, no, I'm just checking who's all going up there.
No,
Yeah, I'm going up.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. So you guys all are now on the dais.
Can I give her thaumaturgy for her voice to be louder?
I'll probably need it.
Yeah, you can.
So yeah, you got 3 times for 1 minute.
Okay. She's in a weird headspace at the moment because as excited as she is to see her dad, this is also a younger man than she knew, clearly. But at the same time, when he leaned over and said, "And what do you ask of Kossuth?" That was something that he said to her when she was a child. That's something he said to all of his children when they came up to him literally to ask him for whatever little kids ask for. When they wanted a popsicle or some shit. He would just lean over in this grand, kingly way and be like, "And what do you ask Kossuth for?" And we're like, and he's like, "Granted." And then he would hug. And because he's just a goober that way. And so,
Cocomelon.
so she's like kind of lost in that memory and nostalgic. But when it comes time to go up, she kind of like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz style is like kind of barely leading. And she looks up at his face and takes a breath and tosseth, Fire Lord. I ask for a small vial of your blood. And not for anything that I wish to harm you. I simply need the blood of a Titan. And who better a Titan than our Fire Lord Kossuth? I promise no harm shall come upon you, and for it I am willing to trade great wonders.
We're
She's
supposed to
waiting to see how he reacts first.
we're supposed
So
to
he looks at you and then slowly looks at all of you.
I'll bow when he looks at me.
Yeah, I was gonna say bow.
His ass.
What would you ask for the blood of Kossuth for, if not to be detrimental to my power? And what great wonder do you feel it is worth to you?
Well, I know that your great power is amassed in your entire body, not in just a vial of blood. So I don't think that I could harm you that badly with just a vial. But for everyone's safety, my lord, I cannot get into too many details. But what I can tell you is that there is a great darkness enveloping the material plane. And we, as those from the material plane, wish to fight this darkness. And for that, we need a vial of one who is so powerful as yourself. As I said, if we are granted such a privilege, I promise you we shall disappear from the plane entirely once we get it and once I bestow upon you these gifts. And
Kind of
first,
leans back, like he's already starting to be disinterested. Why would I care what happens to the material plane? It means nothing to me.
and as he finishes that, I was like, "Would you care to miss out on this?" And I'll pull out one of my creations, the little mechanical variety. It's basically like a little automaton, like a winding automaton. You wouldn't want these to disappear, would you? And I'll like wind it up, and it'll like start walking.
she's trying to hide a smile, and she pulls a vial of seawater that she got from the very first day. And she says, "My lord, have you ever seen the seas of the material plane? Or have you ever seen its wildlife?" And she pulls out a vine.
Telepathically, I'm going to tell you. Remember, you should probably present the gemstone as well.
She'll just, because I can't answer back telepathically, right?
No, it's one
So
way.
I'll just give you like a side eye, like I've got this. And just waits for his response first.
He looks intrigued at both the vials and the automaton. And then he stands up
Mm.
and looks to his guards and speaks to them in the primordial tongue, which, Francesca, you understand as "close the doors." And the guards are almost an immediate, like, they usher people out and then erect giant fiery doors over the throne room. So now the only people in this room are Kosif, his 4 guards that are just facing the door, like, because they've had to create a door, because like I said, this is not, they don't do doors here.
Mm.
And then his, like, magistrate, the guy that he was holding the thing to. And he starts to walk around the dais, and as he does, he starts getting smaller and smaller until he's probably about 9 feet tall.
It's still
And he beckons all of you to come down and follow him.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Will do.
And he leads you over to a corner where there is a big table. And he sits at the head of the table where there's no chairs. Like, he sits cross-legged where you are all at that height. And with a snap of his fingers, servants appear out of there and they start just bringing food.
Well, that looks good.
Forever, your keyboard is so loud.
I don't know whose it is, but somebody needs that filter on it.
Trevor.
Seat, all of
Mm.
you. And then he looks at Cassius and you. Bring me that little contraption.
As you wish.
And so he
I
takes
will-
it and he winds it up and, like, lets it walk around on the little table in front of him. Ingenious.
Can I snap in my little cat?
Yeah,
My
totally.
little homunculus servant who has the black gem at its in its chest.
Yeah, you totally can.
I'll have it jump around, not onto the table with the food, but I'll have it go around my ankles and then under the table and around his ankles as well.
Such a delicious creature. And then he looks back at Francesca. The vials, if you please. Not to take.
Of course.
And he holds
Sure.
them both in his hand, like he has them in his palm. I have always wanted to see this ocean, you call it. But we don't leave our plane, for we are king. And then he looks more at the vine and such interesting things that grow there. He sits them back down in front of you. Now all of you tell me plainly, why are you here? You understand The blood of one of us is potent, not only in a spell or a ritual, but especially if you're choosing to harm that same person. It creates a link. So you have to understand why I would not just give away such things for trinkets.
I have. Hold on. She reaches into her pocket and grabs the gem that Celestine gave her. Holds it in her palm and holds it forward, not far enough to give to him, but to show him what it is.
And when he does see that, this time it is more than just some eyebrow raising. Like, he is looking directly at it in almost a bit of wonder.
She pulls a bit of cloth from her bag and lays it on the table, folded, and then lays the gem on top of it for everyone to just look at without it being held.
I even look at it. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful.
Like I said, a darkness is coming over the material plane, and one that would threaten all planes. This gem, well, even the, I would say even the heavens understand how important it is that I have enough power, that we have enough power to fight this darkness. And I don't know if you have anyone, I believe you have anyone of magic using that you can, read my mind, read my intentions, do whatever you will with me to understand that we are all completely honest and have no intention of hurting you. This gem, along with, well, I don't know about Cassius here, but my vine, my seawater, anything else of the samples I have, she even pulls from her bag and shows him a Titan boa scale and a dragon scale. She says, anything of mine that you wish to have, I will gladly give to you. I have seen quite a few things of the material plane. In fact, I researched them extensively. Because I think that they're just as wonderful and curious as you do. And I think that all of those things are worth seeing and worth keeping.
As you said this, he has done nothing but stare at that stone. Very well. But there are conditions to be met. I must know that I can trust you, all of you, with such a gift. I will take your offer of the soul stone. Just it. You may have the rest. In exchange for one vial of my lifeblood. But only if you are worthy enough to handle it. And the room starts to shake. And from the throne room, the floor cracks. And you just see this black, rock-like hand reach up and grab onto the floor and start pulling itself out.
Oh, shoot. Can I ready my and then
Yeah, you can. And Koseth looks at all of you and says, prove to me that you are worthy enough to hold my lifeblood. as this thing pulls itself out of the ground.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Oh my gosh.
She
Hey,
thick.
that's
Hey,
a thick
hey.
ass.
Hey,
Wait, I haven't seen that.
it could be a lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a thick ass them.
We you have to fuck this rock monster.
While I watch.
He's like, wait a moment. He goes and gets into a closet.
Yeah.
Now go.
Yeah.
it's on a Superman mask.
He
Dad, I didn't know you were like this.
Flurry of blows.
Is this creature, is this process, is any of this familiar to me as something he's told me about before?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Cool. How tall is it?
We kill it, and he's like, "Whoa! I just wanted you to talk to it. I can't understand it." How tall is it? Yeah, it's a good question.
Let's see here. It's a huge creature.
Hmm.
So it takes up 15 feet of like square. It's
Shit.
big.
Big boy.
Meanwhile, he's playing with Cassius' little automaton. Look, gone now.
He probably is. Shit.
So a huge creature is between 16 and 32 feet. So this one's probably resting at a good 718.
Is he coming right at us?
He hadn't moved. He looks
Get
like
out
he's
of my-
waiting.
Yeah, I get out of my chair and grab my quarterstaff.
I'll try to say something in Primordial first.
Okay.
Want to make a deal?
He does not understand.
We come in peace.
Osif now leaning back on his little pillow with a drink in hand while he's scratching like the head of the cat that's underneath him. Show me. Show me what you can
What?
take care of my gift to you.
What does it eat?
Good.
How many times a day does it need watered?
Oh, we feed it after midnight.
Go. I'm going to pull out a feather and then I'm going to twirl it, and it'll dissipate in my hand. And I'm going to touch Francesca and cast Fly on her and myself because it's 4th
Thank
level.
you.
It's the ending of Grease.
And yet we came back to Greece.
Yeah, full circle.
So
Wait, no, that's Happy Days. What the hell? No, wrong.
Cruising all day with you.
These days arrive.
Is this a beast?
Ooh.
It is not. It is an elemental.
Well, there's my next question: Is this a plant?
Is
Now,
this
he
a
hasn't-
proper noun?
He hasn't moved towards any of you, but Kosif now is starting to look impatient.
all right, let's see what's going on here, and I'll go about 20 feet in the air and then draw my gun. Like, this is what we have to do. Prove it, and I'll shoot.
Okay. Roll, and then we'll take initiative.
Dick.
I will fly up beside him.
It's a 30.
A 30 hits.
Damn.
Oh, good.
And I rolled a 1 on the damage die. Nice.
Oh.
5 damage. And is this like is this like a bonus round?
Yeah, you got a shot off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then roll. Everybody go ahead and roll for your initiative.
Okay.
You said you did 5?
Yes.
While we're
Oh,
doing
that's a nat
initiative,
20.
I am a
Oh,
powerhouse.
fuck, hold on. Blake, I'm sorry. I rolled, and like mid-roll, I forgot I have Rose's roll. Can I just use that for initiative so it's just out
Yeah,
of
of
the way?
course.
Okay. I didn't roll a 1 on initiative, been waived, so
would we be able to take a restroom break during this?
Yes, you can roll your initiative and go take your restroom break.
Cool.
Okay. Great.
depends how bad you gotta
Yay.
piss. It sounded like he peed on his way out the door, huh?
Peed a little on the way.
No, you have.
I don't know what's wrong with my character
67.
sheet, but it is like, oh, just kidding. I'm dumb. Never mind. Everything's fine.
Good job.
I fixed it, you guys.
Woohoo!
Cassius, you
So
have
dumb.
60 health.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear.
I'm
Yeah,
putting
right.
everybody's health in because I'm keeping up with everything while
I
I
know.
can.
Is it less than 100? No!
Don Fang had 53. No, you healed, buddy. Let me refresh your page.
He doesn't know that. He woke
Or
up
you.
with a heart on. He's like, oh, that's a pretty good preaching. Woohoo!
That's true.
67.
I'm at 75.
Let's go.
Ooh,
75 health. And then Vesper. Has 59. All right. So initiative, Don Fang has 13. Emo, I'll have to look at yours in a second. Francesca has an 18. Cassius has a 14. Vez has a 23. Chemo. You went and sent that to Kalina too, right?
Yeah, I know. But...
I figured you did.
Yeah. If I didn't, you would. I know.
True. Oh, gee. So 13 plus, what's your initiative modifier?
2.
2, so 15.
Yo.
Cool. And then we roll for it. Awesome. He has a 0.
What?
Well, he rolled a 1. So then
For
I
his
add
initiative?
in his and so then I add his dexterity modifier, which is a -1. So his
Oof.
initiative is 0.
It's a rough buddy.
It's fine.
Hey Blake.
Mhm.
Remember when I took the Shieldmaster thing and I bugged you for like a week straight about it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. I don't see anything about knocking something prone anymore. I see Shieldmaster shove. Shove a creature within 5 feet. Is that considered like is the shove action gonna knock him prone? I'm looking for keywords at this point.
No, it doesn't.
Because we talked about this for a week, and that's why I finally took it. What changed? I swear to God, if the multiverse book fucked me.
It might have fucked you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It might have fucked you. Hold on.
I'm gonna be so
Hold
fucking
on.
mad. You can use the to shove a creature either to knock it prone or push it away. Shove means both.
Yeah,
So
that's
shove.
what I'm checking. That's what I'm checking right now. So
Yeah.
you can either push it 5 feet, or you can choose to try to knock it prone.
I thought shove was both. Did they change just the wording of it so that you get either or, not both?
That's what it looks like.
That's dick. What's the
Because
book called? Mordecai's.
shove a creature. Because you can't really knock him prone if you move him.
Well, I mean, if you knock him prone, it's like he falls back on his ass. That's what I thought.
It is no more than one size larger than you. Shoving is a melee attack that does no damage.
Good. But since I have powerful build, you count as large to your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Mhm.
So I can go one above that and knock
Yep.
this bitch on his ass.
Do a
Yeah,
pussy
you
you
can
won't.
reach out to things.
Yep.
You,
So
you say that
you
as
roll-
if that's not the plan.
yeah, you roll strength athletics, and your target rolls their choice of strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. As
Just
with
cheer
all
you on.
contested checks, the draw results in the status quo, or so your roll must be higher than the target's roll for the shove to be successful.
So a
So
whole
you can
bunch
either
of
knock it
numbers.
prone or target by 5 feet.
Yeah,
Anybody
yeah.
else that cheers you on?
Hey, Kit Kat.
Kitty.
Birthday kitty.
Birthday kitty. So I'm obviously gonna roll to shove prone.
Birthday.
So can we just go ahead and precursor what that's gonna be when I
Yes.
need it?
So when you do it, you're going to roll to shove, which is you're going to roll a strength. You're going to roll athletics. It's a strength athletics check. So you'll roll your athletics, and the target will also roll either his athletics or his acrobatics
Mhm.
to not be shoved.
Okay, so I roll athletics, and if it fails, then he's prone.
If he fails, yes.
That's all I needed. Sweet. I'm glad we got that out of the way now and not mid combat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I hope I didn't miss anything.
No, no, you didn't.
No, just crunching numbers.
It's fine. Chemo's dead.
Hey, you ready to meet Malik's dad?
Yeah.
Malik Senior. It's just Malik, but with
All
like a
fighter
really
all the
bushy
time.
mustache.
Yeah.
He's no fun in games. Like Don Fang's over there, starts to sing a song, slaps out there. What are you doing, boy?
I
What
was
are you
thinking-
doing, boy?
His
Really
dad's just
lightweight.
Kratos.
His dad is a super hardcore Christian. Don't you know music's the devil's work? Oh, it is a big old rock monster. I'm gonna fuck it. He's a bard? Nope. He's very aggressive.
All right, so Vezrar, you start us off with Francesca up next.
Okay. Well, the first thing I am going to do is
Stand up.
yeah, I'm going to stand up and cast my arms out to the side and use a second level spell slot to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
So I've created 3 clones of myself. And I do not want to spend a bonus action, so that is going to be my turn. I'm just going to make my clones and be ready to go.
Okay. Then Francesca, you are next. Chemo, you're up after.
Okay, has he taken any damage yet?
He has taken 5 damage from getting shot at.
Has he
That
reacted?
is.
Well, no, I mean he was waiting on you guys because that's literally what he was called here for. So
Oh.
now that the
Okay.
shot's gone out, that's when initiative started.
Okay, then I will cast Toll the Dead. He's got a Wisdom 15 DC saving throw.
Wisdom,
Yes.
19.
Son of a what a fucking rock, dude.
He has 0 wisdom. I rolled a 19.
Fuck.
If you can attack his intelligence, you definitely should.
Well, I figured a rock dude wouldn't be very wise, but you just got lucky.
You remember the snake?
Don't step on snake.
Hey, quick question. Is that a necrotic spell?
He likes to cast those.
No.
The
It's a
17
rainbow and happiness spell, Blake.
Oh.
17, not a 12, Blake.
You got to keep an eye on that. Your god's going to get really upset with you and you're not going to have power anymore.
Well, you know what? My god's not a god yet, so
You know what? Fair enough. Actually, I'll take that right now.
I
didn't
can
expect
do
that.
whatever the hell I want right now. My god's a kid.
I didn't expect that rebuttal, actually.
I just gave him a lollipop and sent him on his way, so I think he's fine.
Chemo, you are now up. Cassius, you're up on next.
Yeah, I'll be fair. I was sitting there getting me a White Claw and a cheese stick, and I was fridge open, heard the rebuttal, and went, "Oh goddamn!"
Sorry, I
Um,
didn't mean to be savage. It just
no, I mean,
Seems
like,
like-
No, it's
it's
It was
I mean,
fair logic.
we'll get
fair
we'll get
point
back
right
to
now.
whatever you do in the present time, but
no, you are right though. My last major character like dipped into necromancy, so I kind of like do necromancy stuff without remembering that that actually has like moral consequence that I need to be aware of
it's the
instead of
same
just
as
embracing it.
it's like Necromancer doing super good shit, like radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's
It can't
all
be
like
too good.
for clerics, it's all about the god that you worship, whether or not they'll like certain spells. They're like, yeah, you don't get the power to do that.
Yeah, did you bad boy.
My power does not work that way, kind of deal.
We don't do that here.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that here.
Mm-mm.
So would I be able to get behind him?
No. First of all, you're going to use half your movement to stand up
Why am I down?
because all of you were sitting down when Cassius flew up into the air and took a first shot. So
Oh.
Francesca flew up too
When was I
Mhm.
sitting down?
when he invited all of you over to the food table.
I thought you said there were no chairs.
No, you sit down on the floor.
I don't remember that. All right.
Oh, it's like a
It's all right.
style table where you just
Yeah.
all sit around. Oh, okay.
All right. So half my movement speed, so I'm going to stand up.
Yeah, I'll say this: even with your movement speed, you would probably not get behind him.
Okay. Can I move off to the side as much as I can then?
Sure.
I don't know what we're looking as far as a map goes, but I want to move.
I mean, it's very much a square room. He is towards the back of it. Like I said, he takes up 15 feet. He takes up 3 squares.
Mhm.
Cassius and Francesca are up in the air, and you guys are in a smaller room right next to the main throne room. But the main throne room is one big square. Like it's very much there it is.
Okay, I just want to get off to the side then and try and get like away, but also not directly in his line of sight.
Okay, sure.
So for whatever you're counting that for movement on your grid block. So, hey buddy, this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Word of Radiance.
Okay.
That's gonna be a con save.
I like to imagine his little cow ears like flap in the wind with his word of radiance.
One second here. That's not nearly as good as what I was hoping that would be. I'm literally just trying to create you a grid real quick, Mike.
I mean, no worries, man. I mean, I just for the like occasionally, I'm like, where's everyone looking at right now? Mainly, it worked last night because
Yeah.
I was like trying to do fireball, and I was like, what's the least amount of collateral I can do? But tonight, I'm like, I just want to know where to start at so I can get around it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I'm actually working with a program that will let me make maps so that when I
Cool.
have
Okay.
more free time to where I'm not always constantly dealing with work shit, I can like sit at home, build the maps for the weekends. And then that way, when we go on that weekend, I can just be like, oh, by the way, here you go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If
So-
you need
Yeah.
help, let me know.
Yeah, no worries.
It's badass.
So yeah, so you've gotten over to the side, and then
Yeah.
you what is it that you cast?
Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance. All right, so he's
Sick.
got to roll a con.
Yes, sir.
All right, he failed that.
Ooh, what do you get?
Yeah.
Not whatever you wanted him to get.
16. Less than I wanted him to get less than 16. Easy, buddy.
Okay, yeah, well, no, he didn't. He got a 7.
Stupid
He
bitch.
he rolled a 1
Oof.
and got a 7.
Ooh.
So
So
here
that's
comes
a lucky one on your roll.
Here comes me. Wait, lucky? That's
Yeah.
11 damage.
Yeah, you're lucky because he has a +6 to con.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
11 damage.
Yeah, that's 11 damage heading his way, and
Gotcha.
for my bonus action, before I send it out, I'm trying to find the fucking item. Shit, I can't find it. My necklace, Blake. What save is that? Is that just an attack?
Yeah, it's just an attack.
Okay.
Go to inventory.
Yeah.
And then
Lunar amulet. Okay, there
Yep.
it is. So it's a deck save. 2 of them, or just one for both.
it's 1 for both.
Okay, make a deck save.
Unless you were actually no, it's yeah, it's 1 for both unless you're splitting it, and then it's 1 for each.
Oh no, we got one baddie.
14.
Dex. Fuck, my dex is 14.
Maybe your spell save DC, right?
Yeah, it's your spell save DC, bud.
I suppose I'm bouncing between menus here. My spell save is 16. Woo!
I know that feel, man.
All
It's rough.
right. Now I go back to my inventory to find the item so I can figure out what damage it does.
Mhm.
That's 2d6 fire on a failed save.
This is on top of your 11 damage?
Yeah, so that is going to be 11 radiant damage and 6 fire damage from the
Okay.
meteors.
Hell yeah.
And then what was
Alright.
the spell that you cast?
The first one was just I believe, a cantrip, Word of Radiance.
Word of
Yep.
Radiance. Okay.
So that was radiant damage.
Yep. No, you're good. I'm just trying to verify there's like any extra stuff on there I gotta look at.
If you find out, tell me.
Yep, no, you're good. All right, so it was 11 radiant damage,
6 fire damage.
6 fire damage.
Can I, if I'm curious, on the right hand side, could I make one of the meteors kind of loop around and like hit him from the other side, so it just kind of like pop, pop.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
I want to do that.
Cassius, it's your turn. Donfang, you're up next.
I will cast Hexblade's Curse. So you have come out and you watch a shadow envelop him, and I will shoot.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. 26.
Hell yeah, dude.
26 hits.
13 damage plus. Oh, I had it. I hit the button. Where'd you go? Plus 3, so 16 damage.
Okay.
And then 19. I crit with the Hexblade's
Crit?
Curse.
Woo!
Okay, roll me another 20.
Damn.
Yay!
Get it.
Okay, so max damage. Max damage, that's fine.
Can I will also use my Eldritch Smite.
All right, well that's a regular roll.
Well, Eldritch Smite, yeah, we'll go on it. So let's see, what is that
Yeah, so
again?
the gun damage will be max, and then you'll do your Eldritch Smite on top of it.
Go ahead and pump that out.
Crush it.
1d6 plus your level. Or 1d8 force damage plus another 1d8 per level for the spell slot. So 5d8. That is 5. Well, I don't know why I'm rolling my gun.
So it's
that,
14.
Would the
14 from your gun.
Would the 3 count on that as well for the Hexblade's Curse? Penis damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more math. So 17 in total from that.
5d8. Stupid about. So 22. I'm not sure if Eldritch Smite procs on each of those. Hexblade's Curse.
No, your Hexblade's Curse is just from the attack.
Okay. So 22 total on that.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay, Donfang, it is your turn.
So, question about the room: is the terrain like really kind of where this monster came from? Is the terrain unstable, or is there like a big crater where it's standing?
There's a crater where it crawled itself out of. It's now standing in front of that crater.
Okay, is it a pretty deep crater?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Step of the Wind to take a dash action
Okay.
as a bonus action, and jump distance is doubled for the turn. And I'm just gonna try to cover as much ground as I can from where I'm sitting to get close to it.
Okay, you can get right up on it.
Okay, cool. We'll do a barrel roll, and
See, I'll do it.
so that's 1 key point. Let me take that off. And with that, does that leave me for any type of like bonus action for like an attack?
Do you have a bonus action to attack with?
Um,
Because you have a regular attack still.
okay, so I do still have my regular attack. Okay, so that's just an action in combat. I still have an attack. Okay.
Let's see. Well, Step of the Wind is a bonus action, so you've used your bonus action. You still have
Okay.
an attack action.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go for the quarterstaff. This makes sense. I have a wooden stick. I'm gonna try to bash a rock with it. It's just monk law. And I'm gonna roll for attack. Woot. 24.
24 hits.
$15 damage.
15. Okay.
Now, can I go ahead and invoke the stunning strike on that?
Let's see.
It would spend a key point to do, but it's when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Yes, because it's a special action, so it's not taken up by your bonus action.
Okay,
So yes,
cool.
you can do a stunning strike if you choose.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and expel a key point for it, and you'll just need to make a con saving throw of 12, DC 12.
Okay. 21.
Oh, you make it.
Ouch.
No stunning strike today so far.
21.
And so then that leaves me with a bonus action.
Nope,
Or
you've
not
already
bonus.
used your bonus action for your step.
Okay, yep. So I believe that's all the attacks I can afford to use then for this turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You kicked its ass.
So you also when you hit it, you took 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Get him!
Somebody's got to take
Welcome to Elementals.
Nobody,
101.
no, buddy, you don't have to take it. You got to stick.
it.
That's
That's
true.
what I did. I used the stick.
I thought you. Why'd you take the damage with a stick though?
Because it's a melee attack.
Melee damage.
Still melee. Can you throw a rock at it or something, buddy? This is.
I don't know if a rock's gonna do 15 damage to it.
Can you hit the rock with your stick?
Um,
Yeah, batter
yeah,
up.
it's like a hockey.
Well, it is his turn.
So I do have a quick question, Blake. I'm sorry. I have previous temporary HP from the last session. Did that go away?
How long would that last?
Depends on what you got it from. I'm gonna say no because I don't remember where it came from.
That's fine because when
So
I did
I'll
that,
let you use that up first.
I think it came from me.
I forgot
Probably.
how long. Yeah, I forgot how long it lasted, and I forgot to remove it.
Well, we'll
started.
just go ahead and let you borrow that up, buddy, because you might need it.
Okay.
Guys, I still have mine on.
The longest I've ever seen temp HP last is for like an hour.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so-
normally does not last this long, but we'll go ahead and allow it this
All
time.
right. Bless you, sir.
You're welcome. Because it's his turn.
Maybe Celestian reapplied some to him.
Fuck. Whoo, Tom.
Oh no.
I thought that was gonna be like a fuck that you didn't get an attack, but it sounds like
Did-
a fuck.
Was it a
attack.
crit?
Did he just die?
It was a crit.
Oh boy.
Did you do the
Did you
opposite of what I
confirm?
did?
Would it confirm,
Oh, I
buddy?
confirmed it.
Oh, wait, whoa, no. What?
Oh
How
no.
confirmed?
Hold that thought.
I
Well, he's-
swear
yeah,
to God.
it wasn't a second 20, so he didn't like just one shot him.
Okay,
Okay,
we
good.
had this
That-
happen recently.
We did.
I still don't
Here's
know what
my-
that means. That's the problem. I don't know what confirmation on a crit means still.
It's provocative.
walked
and
you
it gets the
through
people
it.
going.
He didn't walk me through it. I didn't deal with it. I
Are you
remember-
You were
referencing-
there last night. I walked it out. You just didn't pay
Okay.
attention.
It wasn't my crit.
You still need to learn.
Pay attention in class.
Tom,
Yes, sir.
You take 60 damage
Well,
Oh my god.
Woo!
as
than
he backhands you into the wall.
I didn't mean to make him mad before he told you the number, Tom. Sorry.
well, that's more than half my life.
It is. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
Uh,
Okay, he already subtracted it. I went to his page and saw 7 and got very concerned.
reaction casting Featherfall would not have done anything for him, right?
It would lower. He wouldn't. He's not going to take any damage from hitting the wall. But if he had, then
No.
yes, it would have been.
Because
Okay.
But he's not. He's
I
not
have-
falling that far.
No, I
Okay.
was about to say I have a passive for like slowing my fall.
So you got 14. So you didn't instantly like need death saving throws.
Okay, good.
Great.
Then you take 11 fire damage.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
From
my
a hit.
god.
that's -4.
Okay, so
Oh.
now you'll have to start doing death saving throws.
Okay.
Did he shoot him my way or the opposite direction?
Left-handed, so he would have knocked him the other way.
Ouch.
Does he have a bonus
Um,
action?
No.
Oh, he has 2 attacks.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Well now.
And then his next thing that he does is he looks up at the flying shooty man
Yep.
Oh no.
and he launches an obsidian, just this like almost out of his hand, an obsidian boulder up at Cassius. And that is a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage as this thing careens into you.
Ow.
And then 10 fire damage, which I think you've got resistance, so it's halved.
Yes. I will. I need to roll a con save for concentration.
Yep.
18.
You're good. All right. Back up to the top. This is right, your turn.
Okay. Well, I see Donfang just took a real beating, so I am gonna see here. So I still have retained in my mind at the end of last session the I rolled on the spirit table.
Mhm.
So I would like to go ahead and use my action to bestow this tail on Donfang. So I'm going to raise a Taroka card in the air and call out to the beyond, and you see this big blast of phantasmal energy as this guy in like a wide-brimmed hat, a long trench coat, and like a heavy backpack shows up and like lands on the ground almost and just starts like walking, just sort of like sauntering, kind of like a cowboy over to Donfang, and he's gonna stick his arm out and say, "Come on, fella, you got some fight in you still," and like help him back up. And so, Donfang, you are going to gain temporary hit points equal to a roll of my bardic inspiration. Okay, so it's a D8 plus 8.
Oh, I don't think that helps when they're down.
10 hit points do not help when they are down.
Oh, they don't negate the negative.
Okay.
They do not.
I
negate
can
the
still
negative.
get.
But if he gets you up, then they're there.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that. So,
Okay.
but I can still apply them now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 8, which is 11.
11.
So that's 11 temporary hit points for Donfang. So this is the Tale of the Traveler. I've not used this one before. While you have your temporary hit points, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, and your AC is +1.
Okay. Nice.
Awesome.
So as long as
Good.
you have those temporary hit points, you have those extra effects on you. And then with that, he's going to say sayonara and disappear. And I would like to then. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. I'm going to burn a 4th level slot and cast Healing Word at 4th level on Donfang.
Thank you for doing that.
Yes.
So that's 13 plus 2, so that's 15 health to you.
Okay. Let's see what that does. Alrighty. Now,
And that would be my turn.
so that would put me at 11 HP.
Yeah.
And then,
you have
then
the
you have
11
11
temp.
temp.
Yeah.
And you also have like the extra 10 feet of movement and the +1 to AC as long as you have those temporary points.
Okay. I still have to make a saving throw, Blake.
No. If they've got you over the 0, you're good.
Okay. Cool.
Now, if you go down again, you take a death throw because you keep getting knocked out.
Okay.
So
I
try
can,
not
I can
to
do this all day.
continuously being knocked out.
So get good.
Doctor
Yeah,
said I
if
can't have
if you go under and haven't made any death saving throws, if you come back up and go down again, you automatically take a failure.
Okay.
That sucks. Makes sense though.
Does.
I mean, you keep getting a concussion, eventually your brain's gonna burst.
And Donfang's had some rough.
Donfang's been hit a lot.
He's gone down so many times.
All right, Francesca, it's your turn. Chemo,
Okay,
you're up next.
I'm going to float over to Cassius, and just grab onto him, just make sure he doesn't fall after taking damage, just to steady him a bit. Just gonna look at him a little bit and say, "Hey, got you there, friend." And then I will focus on this big rock man, and just trying to fuck him up as much as possible. I will try to do a 3rd level inflict wounds. So I have to roll to hit for that one. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
No. Never mind.
2 times.
I will use a bonus action to do healing word on Donfang. If he's within 60 feet of me.
He
Yeah,
is.
okay.
Okay.
Because you did say I got knocked back from his attack.
That's another 7 for you, Donfang.
Ooh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are awesome. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have wholeness of body. I don't think we've fully rested. So
Yeah, we haven't.
No, we
I
didn't.
imagine, I imagine, what is it? Is it South Park where that meme comes from, where the guy's like all bloodied and fucked up, and he's like, "I didn't hear no bell."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Randy.
That's what I imagine Don Fang being like in every single fight. Just going down, coming back up. I didn't hear no bell. Going right back in there.
That's very honorable. That's awesome.
Someone's got to get in there, man.
Don Fang is like, I'm gonna fuck up your foot.
I'm a stab your
Chemo,
toesies.
it is your turn. Cassius, you're up next.
Oh boy. I've been really trying to process my turn through all these other turns.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
I've been rolling numbers. I'm like, would this seem worth it for that level of a spell? No, what if I did this and went over here and did this? Oh, is that worth it though? This is already being taken care of. Lehman's tiny hut. I hide.
Yeah.
I mean, and then God forbid somebody else do something that negates what you were going to do on your turn, and then you have to start over.
Right.
Yep. I mean, you can hide.
Definitely. I just go up there and
I don't imagine Chemo has much actual stake in this fight. So if he's like, you know what, fuck this, and just
No.
ran, I wouldn't blame him.
That's true. I mean, Kibo's up there just whining and dining with your dad. Hey.
Sure.
Like the beginning of Robin Hood. Hey, BJ. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read like 3 different things.
Did you say
You're
Blake,
fine.
is it Cassius's turn or
It's
Kibo's?
mine. It's
It's
mine.
Chemo's
I'm,
turn. Cassius is up next.
I'm just so
Okay,
quiet.
gotcha.
Shy girl.
Ooh.
Can I make a free check to see if it would understand what I speak?
Roll an insight check
Hey, Dad.
and then speak to it, and then I will tell you what your insight would tell.
That's a 17. What?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, say something
That's
to
good.
it.
Hey, you big ugly rock fuck. Why don't you go ahead and look over here?
So your insight, it looks at you because you spoke to it, but it makes no notion that it understood what you said. More of you made noise.
Okay,
that's
go
fair.
ahead and get back to what you're doing. So-
Don't bring your 60 damage over here now.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, there goes that idea.
Yep.
Guiding bolt 4th level.
Yeah.
Something of a guiding bolt myself.
I'm something of a guiding bolt myself.
That's a nat 20.
All right, roll to
Oh,
confirm.
what?
Get him. Another nat 20. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, never.
Never.
Or-
Always the bridesmaid.
Well, I mean, you should know what the damage is on that since you paid attention.
I did pay
Oh my
attention.
God.
That's 76
Salty.
worth of full damage.
Is it?
Is it though?
Max.
Oh no, dude, that's max damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
so
time, pay attention.
I said 76 is worth of full damage. I know that.
You did
So, yes.
76 damage?
Oh, easy. Oh wait, maybe did I?
7d6.
Holy shit. From guiding bolt?
Yep.
And next person in
so-
line.
42 damage. For those of you wanting to do math.
On
Mhm.
top of my little meteorites that are about to come swinging in.
Do they have stars on them?
They actually just look like little stars. It's
I feel like that should mean something thematically, just flavor wise.
kind of supposed to. He likes Sailor.
Well, yeah.
All right,
but
so
I
he's got to roll a deck saving throw.
Yes, sir.
17.
He totes got it. He's fine.
No.
So isn't that they
Half
take half
damage.
damage?
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll it.
5. So you want to give him 2?
So 2. Is
2
it?
fired?
It's 2 fire damage.
2 fire damage on top of fucking 42. Or was it radiant? That's
Radiant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, Cassius, it's your turn. Donfang, you're up next.
I'm gonna say out loud, "What are you mad about?" And I will shoot again.
Okay.
Says the moody boy.
Yeah.
Moody Blues.
It's with advantage, right? Guiding bolt.
Yes. I was
Yes.
waiting. I was waiting for the
So 26.
Hits.
Press it.
Another 1, so 8 damage.
Yeah.
Bonus action, reload and shoot again.
There is no in between for you, Cassius.
No, playing a
The
warlock
highs are
fighter
high,
is
the lows are low.
Mm-hmm.
it's either Eldritch Blast or I shoot. I'm out of spell slots already. 13 more damage. And I'll go a couple, 10 feet to my right.
I just got the image of your gun, Cassius, having a tentacle and it curls out like a party whenever you shoot. Yeah, it's like
Yes. Can I be a great old one Hexblade next time we play?
That'd be amazing.
All
Party
right.
favorite great old one.
Right. All right, Donfang, you're next.
Living
already.
in the depths of Party City.
So I'm able to kind of stand up and regain my composure. And I'm gonna take a real quick look at this rock creature and just kind of observe the way that the rocks are along its body. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna try to climb it. I'm just gonna try to climb it.
Oh.
Okay. Make me a acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Good day for rock climbing, huh, Donfang?
Maybe 14.
Okay, yeah, you climb on top of it.
Do I get all the way on top of it?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the movement. You've got
Okay.
65 feet of movement right now.
Okay, I didn't know if it was gonna be
Oh, wait, no, that's Abel.
I
You
didn't know if I was
have 55. Yeah, you have 55 because you've got the extra 10 feet from whatever the Zar gave you.
I don't know why I expected this climactic climb up, and it's like, oh, we'll get there. It just happened in seconds. So cool. So
Well, you're pretty
it,
fast, so.
so it's big enough for me to stand on its head or its
Up on
shoulder.
its shoulders.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try to take a hit into its face
Nice.
Okay, roll it.
with the quarterstaff. All right.
You can roll it, and you know what? I'll give you advantage.
Okay. So that's 2 rolls and the highest roll.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is a 13, and then the second one, because thank you, Blake.
I mean, you're on top of his head. Should be
Oh,
fairly hard to
fuck.
miss.
No,
And yet you did.
dude, that was on an 8 for 5 seconds, and it's like, yeah, I'd rather be a 2.
Wow.
That sucks.
So that's my my first hit with the quarterstaff, right?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, pinata style. We're gonna try again if we can with the quarterstaff, if that's possible.
I'm gonna go take a piss while I hear about your fire damage.
Okay, so roll again. Like I said, you have advantage on your second hit
Okay,
because you're still on top of him.
so then we have 28, and then we're
So
gonna try to go.
you are going to hit. Let's see if you can try to get a crit out of this one.
Okay, no, 28.
25. Okay, so no, you do hit.
Okay. So we're looking at 11 damage.
Okay.
And just let me know what the fire damage looks like.
Yep. And that is 8 fire damage.
Oof, okay. Wait, I'll take that from the 10 hit points.
Definitely take it from the 10 hit points.
Okay. And
Now's your turn.
that is my turn. We're gonna hang out on his shoulders. For how long?
Blake, is this thing considered a humanoid?
No.
I mean, it has 4 limbs.
No,
and it walks.
it's just considered elemental.
Damn it. Can I roll a persuasion check for the DM? Can I try to persuade?
Unfortunately, no.
What if I had snacks though?
I do like snacks.
They're pretty great.
I need Donfang to make me a strength saving throw
Okay.
because he's going to reach back and try to grapple you.
Okay.
He's reaching behind his head though.
Yeah, he's
Oof.
literally like, come here.
23.
That's pretty good. It's not good enough.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a 27.
Can he have advantage because he's reaching behind his head?
No,
I mean Don.
no.
It's weird. There's a Baja Blast now sitting right outside your door.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, the guy just crumbles to dust. You win.
Right.
So
Go for it.
he grabs you, Donfang,
Okay.
and he's going to attempt to throw you
Oh no.
Now you
at
say a 10.
Chemo.
What?
Oh no. What?
You get a bowling pin situation.
Now, what's interesting about this is you say attempt. As if
Oh,
there's
fuck. Okay, there's no attempt.
Okay.
He's what?
This is about to suck for all parties involved.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Reaction.
Silvery bars.
If only, man. I use those on the crabs.
Oh, no.
So, Tom and Mike, you both take 17 damage as he flings. Not 17. I'm sorry.
Can I not get a save on this?
No,
What about
he
Snowball?
ran against your AC and rolled a 20.
I didn't know that. At least let me know I fucked up.
You fucked it. You hit him. He's pissed.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
He's also pissed that Donfang's on there.
Can't
So
believe
both of
sense.
you take 32 damage
Oh.
as he
So that-
slams Donfang into you.
Oh my god.
Did I
Now
catch
that
him?
Are you down again?
So that,
You can roll to catch him.
Yeah, you know, I'll really catch him.
Yeah, roll a dexterity saving throw.
while he's doing that, is there any interaction whatsoever with slow fall because he is being thrown?
Yeah, is slow fall a reaction for you?
Yeah, you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 40.
Well, you're not taking any falling damage.
That's
You're
what I was
taking
asking.
impact damage.
Okay. And then I didn't know if the slow fall actually like slows that impact. So in other words, no, that slow
No,
fall
no,
doesn't.
it's a gravitational thing.
I can
Okay.
add my shield's AC to that 3, so I've got a 5.
Okay, well, no, you definitely don't catch him unless you're catching him on your shield.
Ooh.
Here you go, buddy.
And then Donfang, you also take an extra 16 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay, you said 32 for me, right?
You both took 32.
Okay.
He also takes 16. You don't take the fire damage because he didn't hit you
I'm
with
fucking better
himself.
not.
Not this guy.
Yeah.
He's got a second attack.
Mm.
So I tried to put the negative damage and it just put the little like skull guy on there. Like I
Well,
can't put the.
What?
I tried to like it's not keeping track of the negative when I put that number in there.
mean, that's-
Hold on.
Okay,
We-
sure.
This might be a bigger issue for you than you think.
What is your health at now?
Well, it was at.
Yeah, what was your health at?
Well, I'm trying to figure that out because when I put the damage in there, it just said failure, success, and it took away the points I had. So right now it says 0, but I believe I had 10. So I had 10, and then I had 11 temp.
Okay, and then how much did you take?
32 plus 16.
32.
32 plus 16.
So 48.
So 48 minus 22.
26.
So you were at
26.
negative 26.
Okay.
And you automatically have a failure.
Yep. It actually filled that in for me. Okay, makes sense.
Gee whiz, thanks.
Yeah, right.
You
You're
technically
fucking
have
up
2
and so much
failures.
Do you have 2 failures?
Yeah, you have a failure because you how deep you went into the negatives from the hit, and then you have a failure because this is the
Okay.
second time you've done it.
Eek. That's 2 out of 3 failures.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
put negative 22 on something next to you. That way you're keeping up here. I'll keep up with it
Cool.
on my end too.
Gotcha. Can do.
Because if you take another third of your damage before you get back up, that's
No,
kind of it, Bubba.
It's done. That's all the traveling he's got in him.
Second attack, he's gonna throw another rocket chemo.
Got my shield.
You do. Luckily, Donfang, it's not gonna hit you because you're kind of lying in a pool of your own blood on the floor.
Flavor wise, I was
Mm.
gonna cover him with the
I
shield.
knew you would.
He looks so sad when he's almost dead. Aw.
19 to hit, or 18 to hit. Excuse me.
Yeah, it is.
Well, good news. It's not as strong as his actual punches.
I was going to add my shield, like the spell,
Mhm.
but I wanted to do more damage on top of that, and I fucked it up because I failed it. That's just a little personal defeat for me.
So, oop, that was one too many.
There.
Hey, I got you. So it's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
But 17 fire damage. As he hits you with that rock.
17 plus 8.
25?
Funny that. It's not as fun as that.
It's not as fun as 21.
Thanks,
But it's also
bud.
2 separate damages, so that, if it was for some reason half your health, you wouldn't go away.
Preach, man. Especially when I look at my defense tab.
Vezrar, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Hmm. I guess I will use guess I will use a bonus action and cast um another healing word at Dawnfang. I will do it at fuck it. I'll just use my other 4th level slot and
Do you have any potions?
um
That's gonna be better than healing word. Or you can do both, maybe.
2d4 plus 2 or no,
No.
4th level healing word would be better.
Mm.
So I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
That's 14 plus 6, so that's 20 health.
Awesome.
Okay, so you are at
Words.
-2.
Oh my god.
And for my action,
You could still give him a potion. If you wanted.
can I give him my potion as an action or no?
He can't drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You can massage his throat.
You can give you.
Okay, so for my action, I would like to very politely mock this rock golem and cast vicious mockery at it.
Very politely.
Yeah, as to not upset the king. So that's a wisdom
Okay.
save. A wisdom save of 16.
Ooh,
And
wisdom
I
save.
will
That's a good one. He ain't got a lot of that. Yeah, he failed.
okay. So
was
that
a quick,
is
that was a quick and easy.
Mhm.
He got even less intellect.
okay, so that is okay. Now, question with cantrips. Cantrips are not cast through my focus, correct? They're just like spells that I know,
Correct.
right? Okay. What's 5 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next throw. Or sorry, it has disadvantage on its next attack. And that will be my turn.
Okay.
As I sort of cast those words at it, I'm just going to kind of like be waving my hands. And it's like, over here! Bet you can't hit me!
Francesca, you're next. You're up now, and Chemo, you're up next.
Okay.
So how do I mean, it says administering a potion takes an action, so why can't Donfang drink it?
Because he's not conscious, you might accidentally suffocate him.
You
In the
can't
butt.
just open your mouth.
You can use your turn to help him drink it, like if he's conscious, so that it doesn't take one of his turns to drink it.
Oh, but you can't just like open their mouth and pour it in.
No,
Because
no,
then they
No.
might like
not.
choke.
Yeah, exactly. He could choke.
Or to other
Okay.
He's
holes.
already at -2 health, and with 2 death saving throws in there, he doesn't need that.
I just imagine you like slam the bottle. And it's like
Yeah.
Bless you.
It's like
I'm so
Popeye.
anxious about it, I accidentally smashed the glass into your face. You automatically fail your 3rd save, and Donfang is dead.
Well,
Um, Did I ever gain proficiency with my herbalism kit, by the way?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Okay. Then I will. I will do a second level cure wounds on Donfang. 11.
Okay. So Donfang, that puts you up to 9 health, buddy.
Okay. All right, let me-
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wait now. Would spare the. Just kidding. Never mind. It's fine.
So I'm at 9 health.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Can I now, since I've cast a spell, I could only use a cantrip as a bonus, right?
Correct.
Okay. Never mind.
If it's a bonus action, too.
Right.
What cantrips are bonus actions? I would like to know.
I think there might be 1 or 2. They're not like
Nothing.
they're utility spells. They're not anything you probably use in battle
Yeah.
proficiently.
Because I was like, "Ooh, Expeditious Retreat is a bonus action. That'd be a good thing to cast on Donfang." But then, no, it's another spell, so I
His
can't
dead
cast it
body
yet.
just starts rolling across the ground backwards. Whoa!
Yeah.
Chemo.
flop,
It's your
flop.
turn. Cassius, you're up next.
Can I roll to see if I could put this thing to sleep?
Yeah, roll me. You need to roll nature. See if that's something you might know.
Not medicine or survival?
No, no, there's no medicine or survival for a giant rock monster.
Oh, I know there's no survival for a giant rock. That's right. I just saw him. I caught him with my teeth. That was a 6.
You have no idea.
We couldn't put a rock to sleep anyway.
Never know.
Okay. Okay, this is a question for DM. My Twilight Sanctuary. Essentially, all flavors aside, I grant 1d6 plus 8 temp hit points to those in it. Would that... Can I choose not to give that to the rock monster? Or am I even close enough to worry about that?
At present, you're not close enough to worry about it.
Okay.
Let's do the exact verbiage. Where whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn there,
Okay.
you can grant that creature one of these benefits. So, if they are in your sanctuary, you can grant them one of 2 benefits, but you don't have to give them anything.
Okay, my bad. I know there's a couple spells I have that are like can do it, or you may choose to.
Yeah,
It's never the same verbiage, and there's like 1 or 2 that are like it doesn't fucking matter. You're helping the enemy if they're there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So,
So
yes, you can choose anyone in your sanctuary to grant them one or other of these 2 benefits that you have.
That's my
So
action,
either
yeah.
the temp hit points or the in the effect of charm and frightened.
That's gonna be my action, right?
Yes, that is an action. You're channeling your divinity.
Channel Divinity is no action, but Twilight Sanctuary is an action.
Right.
Stupid. So
No, any channel divinity is still an action. You just have 2 different types of channel divinity. You've got Turn Undead and Twilight Sanctuary.
it says no action next to mine for some reason.
That's weird. I'm looking at it right now. Action type, 1 action.
Channel Divinity, player handbook. You can channel divine so many times per short rest. Channel Divinity, semicolon, no action. I don't know, but
Well, there's no such thing as just channeling your divinity. You have channel
Yeah,
divinity blank.
Yeah, like on Aggie, it stayed in mind as like bonus.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun with the verbiage.
He's just being chemo. No,
It's-
have fun with the verbiage, because if you can talk your way into that verbiage making sense, I'm with you.
If anybody can
But I'm
do
looking
it,
at it right here.
hey, if somebody's gonna pull that shit off, it'll be Chemo or Slate. I promise.
No, okay. I know what you're talking because my channel divinity also says parentheses no action.
Ew.
But for both of mine, my turn undead is 1 action, and my channel divinity knowledge of the ages is 1 action as well. So there is a spot that says channel divinity no action, but then each of the abilities underneath the subcategory of channel divinity both say 1 action.
So it's just poor writing. That's all it is.
Yes. But if
Oh.
you ever want to just channel your divinity, like not use any of the actual abilities, you just want to be like channeling your divine light inside you, I won't count that against you. It won't do nothing, but it also will not cost you an action.
Yeah, I get further not using an action, just saying, hey, say load, come back. Mayor.
Exactly.
So-
Hey, you mayor.
I just want to vibe religiously. Just let me
That's
do
it.
that.
Y'all end up going camping with chemo, and one of you wakes up and he's just butt naked, like pointing at the moon. Hey, you, mayor. We gotta talk.
I could see that.
And by talk, I mean, you know, he's hear a loud smack. He then goes to bed crying.
Chemo, in your features and traits,
Yes, ma'am.
where it says channel divinity Twilight Sanctuary, the 1st
Mhm.
line says as an action.
I know. No, that's. I knew it was as an action. It was simply pointing out why it's stupid that it says no action.
Yeah. No, I'm with
Oh,
you.
yeah. I got you.
No, it was no argument there. It was just. So yeah,
No,
so I'm
just
doing
weird verbiage.
So I want to do Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
And that's whenever a creature, including me, and that lasts for 1 minute within a 30-foot radius. So how many people is that covering?
It covers you, Francesca, and Donfang.
Okay. Shouldn't have fucking flown away, stupid gun guy.
See you, Space Cowboy.
He's freaking Icarus right now, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna Shield of Faith my own self.
Wait, so what do we get from Twilight thing?
When you end your turn, or is it just me?
Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere.
So anytime anyone in the sphere, so you, me, and Thomas, you get 1d6 plus 8 temp hit points.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do my Shield of Faith for first level. So I'm at 20 AC. And I gain 1d6 plus 8. Gross. 1 plus 8 is 9. So 9 hit. 9.
What?
It didn't do it for me. To be fair, that plus
I mean,
8's fucking nice.
if 9 temporary hit points is the worst you can get, that's not too bad.
No.
That's pretty good.
I should have done it before the battle started, so that way we all gain a minute full of 10 hit points and roll in the battle. Food for thought.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's like
Live and learn.
1 free fire protection.
one damage on you, Tom.
Cassius, it's your turn. Donfang, you're up next.
Right. 28.
28 hits.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, you've been on it.
13.
It's the new home energy that he has.
That's a 2. A 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Uh,
No.
That's it?
even with your plus 11. All right, Don Fang, you're up next, buddy.
Okay. Well, I pick myself back up,
Dust myself off.
dust myself off.
Start all over
I didn't hear
again.
no bell.
This guy hits freaking hard. Oh my gosh. And I take my last potion of healing.
Okay.
So now that is potion of healing you said is in 2E or second edition. That's a D8 for potion of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's D8 plus. I'm sorry, what again?
So it's 2d8 plus 5.
Okay, that's the first D8.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
sorry. That's a that. Oh, 1 second.
I have 2d4 plus 2. What's that one? Is that a lesser?
That's a standard healing potion from your time. Don Fang bought one from this time.
Oh, is
I
there a
bought it
strong
for
one?
it.
She said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
rolled a
cool.
Yeah,
and a
second
2.
edition they're 2d8.
Cool.
Well, they're 1d8 for a minor, 2d8 plus 5 for a lesser, then it's 3d8 plus 10, 6d8 plus 20. Like, they exponentially go up versus 5th edition. Or even
Gotcha.
3rd edition.
That's
So
awesome.
that one for me would be 2d8 plus 5.
2d8 plus 5. That's your healing
Okay.
potion.
So that's a total of 10 health that I covered.
Good.
Now, as I take that potion, Don Feng just real quickly has a memory of when him and Sochi left his village, and his people are saying their goodbyes, and they tell him, "You guys are going to do great things. I know it." And as they walk away, that's his memory he has while he's taking this potion.
Ah,
Now-
yes. His last memory.
Dude just fucking stomps on Monty
Don Fang
Python.
Don Fang's just looking back and remembering that time that they were going to do great things, then just
Now, question: does this give me do I still have the option of using Step of the Wind after using that potion?
no, because taking the healing potion is a bonus action, and Step in the Wind is a bonus action.
Okay, good call. So then, what I will do is stand in the aura.
Okie dokie, buddy.
Throw something at him.
Whee!
Take your extra temp HP.
1d6
Pull out
plus
your
8.
junk and wave it at him.
A D6 plus 8, Mike.
What?
Yes, sir.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 11.
There you go.
Okay. Does that stack, Mike?
Yes.
Can you just
No, it takes away
Oh.
whatever temp hit points you have.
What?
Oh,
Temp
'Cause
hit
that would
points do not stack.
That would be pretty brutal. I mean, that'd be OP if you could just farm up 10 hit points.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, temp hit points do not stack unless specifically stated, because I think there's like one ability that it does.
So that whole idea I just had of doing Channel Divinity before a fight would not work.
or not, it worked.
I mean, it would work because you would all start out with temp hit points, and then if someone gets hit, you can then give them more. Because
Okay,
don't
so
forget, as long as they're inside your little bubble, you can choose to grant them temp hit points. So if, like, say you granted someone 4, like it wasn't a good one, and they ended your turn, you can go, okay, here you go. Now you've got 8. That's better.
okay,
Or
so
if someone got 12, you're like, you know what? I'm not granting you more. You're good right now.
oh, okay.
So like the fact that you can for 1 minute, as long as they're in there, continuously give them temporary hit points, either better ones if you didn't give them a good roll, or if they lose them, just keep building them up, is what makes one of those clerics a broken class.
So I can choose like after they roll to say you get that or not.
Well, yeah, you can give them some at the end of their turn, and then at the end of their next turn, you can either choose to give them more or not to.
Oh, okay, cool. I get it.
That's pretty
So,
cool.
yeah, but as long as they're in your sanctuary, even if they're getting hit, the temp hit points go first. So as long as they keep just sitting in your sanctuary, you can just keep giving them health.
I just have to
I-
really
no.
prepare for battles because I got to activate my necklace. I got to start this thing.
Yeah. It's a lot, but like I said, that's what makes a Twilight Cleric broken, because 100% you can give free temporary hit points every time someone ends their turn. Like, you have to do nothing else.
That's amazing.
It's insane.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's his turn.
40 damage.
Oh,
Well, he's gonna throw a rock at. He's gonna throw one rock at Vizrar because Vizrar was taunting him.
okay. Let me roll for my clones.
Yep.
So let's see. That's
It's only taunting politely.
yeah. Okay, so it's gonna hit the clone.
Nice.
Okay, and it does.
So it's gone.
Yep.
It's gonna try to do it again.
Okay.
It's just upset.
Let me roll again.
It's just mad.
And it's gonna hit another clone.
Okay, cool, and it does.
Damn.
All right. So it's me and one more clone.
It's your turn.
Okay. All right. So I just dodged a couple giant boulders being thrown at me. So I am going to first I'm going to use a point of inspiration and determine a new tale to tell. The 5. What does that give me? Tale the Avenger.
I am Iron Man.
All right. Yeah, and I think I will go ahead and think about this. I'm going to go ahead and bestow this on Dawnfang actually with my action. No. Well, let me think. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. So you see the phantasmal energy come up from behind me as this sort of gladiator looking dude with like an eye patch on shows up, and he like floats on over to Dawnfang and like kind of beats his chest a couple times and goes, yeah, and you have this energy goes over you. So now for 1 minute, any creature that hits Dawnfang with a melee attack is going to take force damage equal to a roll of my Bardic Inspiration die.
Wonderful.
I counter your fire damage with force damage, huh?
Yeah. And that will be my turn.
Okay, Francesca, your turn. Chemo, you're next.
I will. I'll stick with. I'll just pull another potion out of my, or I will pull a potion out of my pocket and like hold it out to Donfang if he wants to take one, and then I will try to cast Inflict Wounds again. Oh my god.
So yes, you can offer Dawnfang a potion. Dawnfang, you can take it and drink it if you'd like.
Oh, thank you very much, Francesca. Your lifesaver.
I know.
So, what was yours? 2d4 plus 4?
No, it was the old potion.
Right.
So it is
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
Yeah.
plus 2.
Okay.
Okay, so Tom, go ahead and roll your, or yeah.
Okay.
So 6
the total.
health.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No, that's all I got.
All right, Chemo. You are up. Cassius, you're next.
But hold on, let me go look at your health.
Yeah, no, I pressed I misclicked and my computer froze. Can y'all still hear me?
Are you dead? Are you at 19? Is that accurate?
No, I was trying to press the 6, and then I
Yeah.
pressed F6 by accident, and it froze my computer. But I'm good.
Whoops.
My keyboard might be a little bit different, but F6 is a good minute away from the 6 key.
Yeah, yours is different
Yeah.
because F6 is right above my 6.
Okay. So you're higher than 19, right?
Yes. So I don't know if that's like meta or anything, but I'm at 25 current HP and 11 temporary hit points.
But I'm sitting here with a shield trying to make sure that you don't fucking die.
Yeah.
I gotta decide.
Yeah, this one's intense.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't think we've done any damage to it, like barely at all.
Y'all have done quite a bit to it.
We've
Like
done-
its resistances that it has, damage resistance it has, y'all haven't really been hitting it with a lot of that. Because most of you either have magical attacks or magical weapons.
Francesca, did you take your 10 hit points?
Oh, I did not. Thank you for reminding
Ooh,
me.
definitely
How
take
much?
those.
It's a D6 plus 8.
D6 plus 8. I mean, I literally have not been touched. But I'll take
dude,
them.
You still never hurts to
12.
have those.
12 hit points. That's
Excellent.
well,
Thank you.
yeah, I got you. Now, is that a concentration? My channel divinity?
I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
No.
Because it's your cleric
It's not a
special.
spell. It's just an ability.
Yep. So no, it's not a concentration. It just lasts for
Did you say
Uh,
how long?
Just my ears wiggling.
1 minute.
Okay,
Or if
so-
you become incapacitated.
well,
Just do the little bewitched. Ding-a-ling-ling-ling.
Oh, good.
I dream of genie.
Why? Why y'all gotta be around me and damage? Fuck. I'm gonna cast Aura of Life, my 4th level spell slot.
Good idea.
That sounds awesome.
Blake, can you sum it up without me just reading the description? If that's what. Hold on, wait. Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep it. And that's bonus action. Oh no, that gets rid of my +2 because there goes my shield.
Yep, because it is a concentration spell.
Dick. Bonus action. Shoot off the last 2 meteorites.
Okay.
So-
Dexterity.
yeah.
Probably doesn't have good decks.
It doesn't. It's a 5, so you hit.
Whee!
Hell yeah.
Was that D6s? Or no, wait, no. That was better than I'm giving it credit for. Where'd it go? Inventory. Yeah, 2d6s each, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have been fucking that. I did 2d6s per, so I'll do 4d6s. I'm an idiot. This guy should be hurting more. 14 fire damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Oh, I'm at 9 temps. Who's behind? I'm gonna yell up at Cass. Can you fucking kill this thing?
Do my best.
Cassie, it is your turn.
26. You
It
beat
hits.
that. 13 damage.
Hell yeah.
Bonus action, reload. Fire again. And another 13.
Okay.
Does he?
I mean, he is hurting real bad.
I use second wind.
Yes.
Mm.
No, I can't do that.
And this is to go even beyond.
You gotta go plus ultra.
You're gonna use your second wind to get more hit points.
I was joking. No, my bonus action was used on my reload. So
Gotcha.
no, we're good. I was joking.
All right. It's his turn. He's gonna walk up to Vezrar and go in to just smack the shit out of him because he's already upset that he keeps throwing shit at him and nothing happens.
Okay. Let me roll for my last clone.
Hmm.
So, okay, let's see. It's okay. This is gonna hit me.
Okay. All right. That is 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 10 fire damage.
All right. Ow.
And he's going to use his second attack on you too.
Okay.
See if
Let
that
me
gets that
roll.
last clone.
Yeah, let me roll for it. Okay, this one's gonna hit the clone.
Okay, good, because he did hit that one too. So that's your last clone.
Yep. It is just me now.
Okay.
Are we gonna finish this fight tonight?
Yeah, we should finish it in just a second.
Okay. Because I have a workout in 6 hours.
Woo!
Shouldn't take much longer. Bezra, it's your turn.
Okay.
Just do some meth.
Yeah.
It's great for my muscles.
Yeah, they don't atrophy.
I will use a third level spell slot and cast Dissonant Whispers at third level. So that's a wisdom save of 16.
Okay. No, he did not make that.
Okay. In that case, that is 21 psychic damage.
Mm,
Damn.
damn.
21.
And he must immediately use his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay, well, he doesn't because he's dead.
Oh,
What?
Hell yeah.
But
all right.
Thank goodness.
I need everyone to make a DC dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC what?
It's a DC 19
19.
dex save.
21.
Oh my god.
21.
Dang, really? Two 21s and 2 7s.
Hello, technically that's a 7 as well because I get the +2 for my shield,
Hey.
Yeah, that's true.
Bestie.
right?
Usually 3 7s is a good thing.
The three
Okay.
best friends.
now Francesca, you and me are in my aura of life or vitality, whichever one I spent. Thomas, I'm not sure if that's going to save him. Thomas, what'd you roll?
21.
So you're going to get half damage.
Please make it. Love of Christ.
This is going to suck.
I have another potion of healing.
Can I do anything?
Nope.
Just for the record, I have 25 HP and 11 temp, so it's 36.
Okay. So for everyone that failed,
Mm-hmm.
that is 38 slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
as this thing explodes into shards. So for those of you that succeeded,
Yep.
19.
that is 19 damage.
Okay.
But then also fire damage?
Yep, it's coming.
Okay.
Great.
19 fire,
No, that's
Or-
just the slashing damage.
19
So-
slashing. Okay.
So that puts me at 17 HP.
Oh shit, if he goes down again, he dies, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm
Does.
calling it out.
All right, so and then it's 49 fire damage.
49 fire damage.
Correct.
That's
I'm out.
exactly my HP. I'm also down.
No, you're at 1.
I'm at 0.
You're at 1 because when you're in my aura of life, I think it's the name. When you drop to 0, you go to 1.
Hey, Billy.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I use my evocation to my Blavistus.
Mm-hmm.
Aura of life.
So, initial damage was 38. So, let me calculator.
What did you use?
It's called Tomb of Blavistus. Once per short rest, as a reaction, when you take damage, you can entomb yourself in ice, which melts away at the end of your turn. You gain HP depending on your warlock level, so 10 per level. So I'll gain 70 temporary HP. After you take the damage, you gain vulnerability to fire damage because I'm in ice, and your speed is reduced to 0, and you are incapacitated. All these effects end with when the ice melts.
Okay.
Boop. Yay. 32, and that was 49.
I have tried to protect Tom with my shield.
Yeah, no, everybody's really been healing hard this run.
With him being technically behind me with Francesca. Also, now where it's open, they stick.
Tom, what
'Cause
was your
I-
health at before the fire damage?
So before the fire damage, I'm at 17. But I did roll a 21 dex save.
You did, meaning that it was only 24 damage.
So that is it. That is it.
Donfang. Thomas. I'm gonna need you to roll you a new character.
Oh my god.
Shit.
As the creature explodes, two of you are immediately knocked unconscious, but the aura surrounding Chemo brings you both back up. Cassius encases himself in an ice, just chrysalis, that lands onto the ground because he was flying in the air.
Yeah.
Trevor, what'd that put you at?
I was at 26 health. And then I took 49 fire damage, so I'm currently at negative 23.
What is your total health?
My total health is 59.
Okay. So you are knocked unconscious immediately. Donfang.
Mm-hmm.
Brave Donfang, who has been strong as the dawn and swift as the fang. You, at the moment of this explosion, and you see there's this burst of flame go over you, you feel no pain. And now all of a sudden you are standing on the edge of a cliff, overlooking this beautiful mountain landscape. Just as the sun rises over the peaks, you feel a hand on your shoulder. And you look and you see Sochi, who says, "It is time, my brother." And with just a gentle smile, he pulls you up into the peaks themselves.
Mm.
And that is the end of Donfang.
Damn.
And that's where we're going to end the night. Tom,
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to create a... Well, hold on. First, let me give you guys... Let's see where the rest of you end up for the night.
Me and Fran are on one.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor's knocked unconscious, but you guys will probably be... You guys will be able to pull him up.
Okay.
Like, I mean, that's up to you. I'm
Unless
not gonna
I
stop
stub,
you.
if I stub my toe, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
If I cry too hard and injure my back, I'm down.